Hey everyone, I am on right now. I'm waiting for Bill to come up. It's Tracy from Mindless Crafting, and Bill will be here in a moment. He had to fix some stuff on the website. So, how y'all doing? We missed y'all. I got my little tea going here. Just drinking some green tea this afternoon, and I want to see if y'all can see me and hear me okay. Just let me know. We missed y'all. Boy, we missed y'all, okay? Y'all are just you just grown on us. So yeah, I'm Bill is making an ornament today. So, you're gonna see him do some stuff. So I said, Bill, what do you want me to take out? He was like, the wood slices. Like, what else? Oh, I'll figure it out. So it sounds like mindless crafting to me. So hi to all of you. I see Margie in here. I knew it. Deb C. Everyone saying hello to one another. Glenda Sam is here from the Netherlands. Hey, Glenda. We had a great holiday. We made the best out of it. So it was a wonderful Thanksgiving. Just so much to be thankful for. And so I hope that y'all made the best of it, whether you got to see family, whether you couldn't get to see family. So many of you are going through stuff. And don't forget to sign up for our Mindless Crafting prayer group on Facebook. I will make sure I share the link in the description after this live. So yeah, I'm just here waiting for Bill. He's getting ready to come here. We've had a busy morning, very busy morning. So we got so much stuff going on. And just seeing what y'all are doing. So thinking of going live tomorrow. What do y'all think about that? I've got a garland that I want to make for my fireplace. I have an idea in mind and I got this stuff and I said, you know what? Rather than put it together, why don't I put it together live and have y'all join me? So how does that sound like tomorrow? Sounds like a plan to me, Stephanie Moore says. Sherry, we're snowed in, so you have no choice but to watch us, huh? Yeah, I'm going to make a garland, Jessica. Y'all pray for me. I've made one before, but it's not like something like you do every day. So I thought it would be nice to do one around over the fireplace. Yep. So y'all are going to have us on tomorrow. Let's see. Tomorrow.
Computer.
I have it right here, babe.
Oh.
I brought it up to make it easier for you. Bill is out of breath, okay? Tomorrow at 1 o'clock. At 1 o'clock. Let's go ahead and how does that sound, babe?
What?
To do my garland.
Sounds good, whatever it is.
Wednesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday, right? Yeah. Oh my goodness. This week is already going by. Wednesday at 1 o'clock, we'll go live. I think we need to get together. I miss y'all. Let's see. You'll be listening and peeking in. So that's Eastern time, 1 o'clock Eastern. Tomorrow we'll go live and y'all can join me in making the garland, right? It's supposed to have lights, but who knows how it'll turn out. So I have this stuff here. So we'll see what happens. So Bill, yeah, well, you heard me say it, right?
What?
That we're going live tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll be here. I'm not. Unless something happens.
You better be here.
Outside that I don't know about or.
There you go. So I guess, so all we have right now for him to do is the wood slices. He didn't tell me, this one has a crack in it, so we won't.
Oh, well, this is going to be mindless.
We won't do this. This is going to be mindless wood slice decorating for the Christmas tree.
I'm still setting up.
Yep, the Christmas tree is up. It's been up all week, but now I got to kind of decorate it. Oh, that's going to be pretty. I'm using your large tags to make a garland for my mantle this year. I have 8 made so far. They are so cute. Oh my goodness, Deb. Deb Couture said that she's has. I would love to see that garland. I would love.
Deb.
Let's see what else y'all are saying. Stephanie Moore says, "What does Mike think about all those thousands of cards you're sending?"
What?
Whoa, let me just tell you. Right now, they've reached their destination, which is Denise Glisson. So she's like our contact person. So Denise, she sent me a text saying, "My goodness, these boxes are huge." We were going to do it in 5 smaller boxes, but we thought we could do it in 3 large boxes. And when I tell you those things are
they were so heavy.
Woo, those things were heavy. So those 3,500 cards have reached Denise. So I'm so happy about that. That was the main thing, is them actually reaching. Let's see what y'all are saying. So Mike is she's going to have them, I guess Mike is going to come and pick them up or something like that. So when he actually sees it, so it's one thing to like see it on camera, like I did post pictures on my social media, but it's another thing to actually like see those cards when he opens that box. And I made sure that I was really meticulous in putting everything together and making sure that everything looked good and was packed up really tight and neat. So that was one of the other things that I wanted to make sure that I did. Okay, so yeah, we're just waiting for Bill so he can do his thing. He said he wants to stamp on them, so I don't know what stamp set he's using. I know nothing, y'all. Oh, I need to silence my phone too. Okay. Let's see what y'all saying. Oh, I remember those. Stephanie, she says, "I still make my garlands out of popcorn and cranberries. I also teach my students how to do that. I bet they love it." Ann Butler, you said you tried it one time? Bonnie says, "Bill, are you feeling okay?"
Yes. Why?
Because they hear you coughing, babe.
Oh, I had something in my throat.
Well, there you go.
You know, you have something in your throat and you just feel like you can reach your hand in and pull it out, but you just can't do it.
Y'all, look, just a side note, I ate way too much this weekend. I mean, the food just kept coming and I just couldn't stop. Like, I needed to really stop myself, and I didn't. You know, remind me of that when you said cranberries, I thought about that. I just ate too much. I'm going to have to, I got to put a lid on it. And then Ariel shows us this place yesterday.
Ariel, how dare you?
Monday, I woke up and I said, "You know what? This is it. Bill, we got to do better. We got to." And then Ariel,
when we go down and get it,
she went to that Otter's place, right?
That's what she started talking about. But then she started, I'm going to go get it.
She went to, the flyer's right there on the dresser.
They need to see it.
Well, get the flyer too. But so I was doing good yesterday until Ariel pointed out, she wanted to go to this little place that she likes. It's like a takeout place called Otter's Chicken, I think it's called. Anyway, right next to that was this place called, I'll have the flyer for you in a moment. They have all of these baked goods, okay? Oh my goodness. Bill, I said it was on the dresser. What are you doing downstairs? He doesn't listen. Huh? It's on the dresser, babe, in the bedroom. We don't have a dresser downstairs. Hey, only live, y'all. This is oh. Anyway, y'all. Bonnie says she gained 3 pounds. Bonnie, I think I gained about 10. Seriously.
3 pounds?
I think I gained about
3 pounds in the first 3 minutes.
I got
Okay. Please.
I gotta be real with y'all, okay? I know, Dempsey, men, really. You know, it's in the dresser. He goes downstairs. He goes down. Hey, Bill, where is it? Oh, the flyer's on the dresser. He goes downstairs, right? I don't see it. There's no dresser downstairs. Anyway, this is the name of the place, right? It's called Nothing Bundt Cakes. I have never seen this place.
It was invisible before Ariel made us see.
I probably could have gone the rest of my life without seeing this place. But now that I done seen it.
You done seen this. Not seen it, you seen it.
We seen it. Oh my goodness. Y'all, let me just show you the flyer first before I actually show you the cakes. Oh my goodness. It's these. Look at this. Right, so we're there. Went in the store, minding my own business. It's
Susan Reese said they have one in Oklahoma.
It's so beautiful just to look around inside. Everything is so nice. Here's what happened. A lady walks in, and you know people like it. We just got to conversate. She says, "Oh, this is your first time here? You got to try
She said, that's how she said it.
She said, you got to try the chocolate.
No, the raspberry, white chocolate raspberry.
White chocolate raspberry, the white chocolate raspberry cake." And I was like, "Oh." And they were like, "Yes, that." And of course, the person who was behind the counter says, "Oh, yes, you got to try that one." I said, "But Ariel already told me the red velvet cake." She was like, "Mom, you got to try the red velvet cake."
Said,
so I was already going there in mind that I'm just going to get the red velvet cake. Okay. And once that lady walked in, I
said, "Get both of them."
Here's what happened in my mind, right? Bill wasn't there yet. He was still parking the car. So I said, "I'm going to wait for my husband." So in between that, I went in there saying red velvet. Then the chocolate raspberry cake woman came in. She was a customer. She was a customer. She said, "Oh, I get this every time I come here."
I heard that part.
Oh my goodness. I was just
and Tracey said, "Let me get the white chocolate raspberry cake."
Right.
And I said, "Me too." And you know why? Because unless I said that, I wouldn't have got to eat that thing.
And then they said, then she says, "The lemon cake is good also."
And I said,
and so Bill said, "Give me the lemon cake." There you go. Completely fell apart. I was like, "Oh, today is going to be the day. I'm going to cut back on the sweets. I'm going to do such and such." I had the whole thing figured out. And thin Ariel, if y'all haven't seen Ariel, she's thin, okay? Thin Ariel decided, "Mom, you got to try the such and such. Nothing Bundt Cakes." I love that name. And then they had look at this. They were like, "Oh, you can do birthday cakes, 8-inch size birthday cakes. Look, 8-inch, 10-inch. I was just like, "Oh my goodness." So that's what happened.
Okay, are you going to show the cake?
So let me show y'all the cake because Bill had to run downstairs. That's what he was thinking. He had cake on the mind. So they come in these cute little containers. Look at this. Don't ask me where.
You got to go close so they can really see that thing.
Look how beautifully wrapped it is. It comes in this little container.
I didn't see the container, but for a fraction of a
Here's the lemon one, right? Oh my goodness. The frosting itself is so delicious. So delicious.
You making Truth and Reason go eat a piece of her lemon cake.
Now, here's the thing. I can't even show you the other cake. What was the one we went in there for? The white chocolate raspberry.
No,
right?
we went in there for the red velvet.
Right, but the other one.
Oh, we killed that.
We got 2 white chocolate raspberries, y'all. Tell me why they're not here.
Because we ate them immediately.
Tell me why they're not here. So last night, with myself, breaking my own promise to myself, because it's the holidays, right? I felt so good eating that. I hate to say I felt so good eating it. It was just delicious. So yeah. So what's for dessert today?
This.
Right. Nothing but cakes.
Now, on another note, Marcia Bergen says,
Oh my goodness.
I have so much craft stuff, I can't believe it. So my question is, what do I do with it? I used to do decorative photo albums, and I got oodles and oodles of paper. You get busy.
Yeah, you got
That's what you do.
Start cutting them down. And start getting your, even if you just cut them down to a size where you can make some cards, just start there first and then start to get your embellishments together. Yeah. You know what the thing I like is that it's just that about that shop, going back to that cake shop, it's just so well decorated inside. I have to share some of the pictures on my Facebook page. It's just so pretty in there, and it's like, oh my goodness. So I was taking pictures and stuff. Yep, start making cards. I love red velvet cake. I'm going to love it today, too. Bill, we're going to have to go.
I'm a pound cake and German chocolate cake guy.
Yeah, I bet you are a pound cake guy.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
I'm going to let you have the, I'm going to let you take the wheel here, babe.
All right. I'm fixing to take the wheel.
Look, Judy R. She said, I have gained weight. I need new clothes. Judy, can I be real with you? I had to throw out my jeans, okay? I sat down. I sat down and I split my jeans. And I heard the split. But I was too lazy to go back inside. I had a long sweater, so I was okay. But I was too lazy to go back inside and change. I was like, I'm already in the car. When I sat down in the car, I heard the split. Thanks, Bill, for the sound effect.
It felt like Bruce Banner
all right, you take
being
away,
exposed to gamma rays.
You take it away.
All right. Now, to say that I do not know what I'm going to do would be a complete understatement, because let me tell you a secret. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I need to see the name though. I know. Now, but I will tell you this before I get started. Let me show you. I got a card, an ornament thingy from Phyllis. I'm assuming it's Wybara. Could be Ibarra. But look at this. The ornament is on the card. She says I can pull it off, but it looks so cute on the card. I just don't even want to take it off the card. That's a true testament of how cute the thing can be. But if I can pull it off, but I just don't want to. Maybe I'll pull it off by Christmas and hang it on the thing. But it just looks so cute on there. And she says, may the blessings from above shine on you with peace and love. Merry Christmas. From Phyllis Wybara or Ibarra. It's one of the two. But thank you so much, Phyllis, for that. That is a wonderful ornament right there. And she sent this also. I wonder if this fits on here. Let's see. I could do that, couldn't I? I could do this. Look, Tracy, I need a napkin. Let me see some napkins right quick. Here's one quick one. Watch this. I have to make more than one because this just caught my eye real quick. Y'all already know what I'm going to do.
Looks nice, just like that.
I'm going to do just like this. But let me see a napkin. I want something that I can put and Mod Podge onto here. Let me see if I want to do this. That's not going to make the color stand out enough. Do you have something this color, green, this color? I could do that, but I want this color right here. Because it only shows up once as green. Let's see if I can do it with this. Yeah, I could do that. Look at that. See how to make it kind of jump out a little bit? Let's see how much I want. Let's see. Hold up. All right. I want mostly green, so I'm going to have to come down that way. All right.
Let me see if there's another.
Well, Tracy's gonna see if there's something else first. All right. It does kind of cute though.
What's on the back of it? Is there anything on the back of that ornament?
No.
On the back of this.
Oh, no. I'll use this.
That's a cute ornament.
I'll use this. Now, Tracy, I've never really paid much attention how you did this. So basically, I'm gonna get Tracy's cost consultation. So basically, I just cut this out, don't I? Right, and then Mod Podge it on. Is that it? That's what I'm gonna do.
We sound like her parents.
That's what I'm gonna do. I need some scissors.
Bill's a thinker.
Okay, I'm gonna make this up as I go.
So here's what you do. So I need to get you a brush then. You're gonna need a brush. You're gonna need Mod Podge.
Okay.
All the things that you said that you I had a feeling that somehow I was gonna be put to work today.
That's okay though.
No, it's not.
It's very okay.
I wanted to be spectating.
You cannot
let's
spectate.
see.
All right. So now, Tracy, do you normally cut and shape it to the best size possible first? And then Mod Podge it? Well, that's what I'm going
No, you edited so many videos.
I didn't look at it.
So here's what you do. I see.
I'm gonna. Do I cut it around like this? Hold on, do I cut around like this?
Here's what you do, darling.
I trace around with a pen, don't I?
Let me help you out.
I'm gonna. That's what it seems like I should do. I'm gonna go like
Bill,
that.
you asked me the question.
Okay, go ahead. Say
and
it.
then you don't want to let me answer.
Well, okay, go ahead.
Okay, so you could do it that way where you cut it out. But
Okay.
you also, you're going to already Mod Podge it on there. So once you put the Mod Podge on the wood block, you apply the napkin.
And then I can cut around afterwards.
Right.
I knew
You
that.
can either cut around or you can wet the edges.
Okay, I need a piece of paper so I don't mess up your table because you know I'm gonna do it. Okay.
Okay, so here's your Mod Podge. Oh, this is kind of gooey. Here's your Mod Podge.
I'm gonna Mod Podge.
Mod Podge.
No, I like Mod Podge.
Okay, well, go
Okay.
ahead, darling.
I'm gonna Mod
Now,
Podge.
you have to also separate the layer, babe.
Okay. How you do that? What layer? Right? There's the layer.
It's 2 layers. Bill, we have like a gazillion.
Yes, I knew that. I was
Mod
just
Podge
testing
stuff
you.
on
I was
there.
testing you.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Okay, so let me help you out. Since I'm no longer able to just
It's okay.
be in the room.
Let it be.
See, look, there you go. Deb Couture.
Deb
Everybody
Couture.
knows, they're like, separate your edges first.
That's why I'm
Separate
surrounded
your
by
layers.
pros. Okay.
Okay, let me get you a brush now too.
I need a brush.
Look, this is.
I need some paper.
Whenever he says I'm gonna make something, I know that somehow I'm going to do some work.
That means we're
I'll get
sharing.
you paper.
We're sharing our thing.
Let's see.
I just need a piece of paper and a
getting
brush.
Bill, I'm getting you paper.
I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm ready to
getting
do
you
something.
Bill.
You know what I'm saying, Vicky Jensen?
Here you go.
Vicky knows.
Let's put
Okay.
this down, darling. Okay, so now if you listen, you will learn, darling.
What are you trying to say?
Uh,
Okay, now take this and just.
no. Yeah, now you're just going to take it and just smoothly do a layer. Because you don't need a lot to hold a napkin on there.
I feel like I need a lot.
You don't need a lot, but trust me, okay?
Is that too much?
That's a lot. You see, y'all, I said to him,
Oh, I'm not gonna put it all on.
and you want it to be smooth. So you're just going to just slather it on. Get around the edges there. Good job, darling. Good job.
I feel like I'm at a senior citizen center
Look,
and you're
Karen
helping
Hankerson
me.
said, no, we paid attention to our teacher.
Karen
He
Hankerson.
doesn't listen.
Now what?
Okay, so now you're going to apply your napkin, but I need to get some saran wrap for you.
It's gonna dry by the time you do that.
No, it's not.
Can I put this on first, or do I need the saran wrap
Bill,
first?
let me get the saran wrap
Okay,
for you.
all right, go
okay,
ahead.
you can go ahead and put that on.
Okay.
Ooh, y'all, I'm already sweating. I think I might be sweating off some of them calories. Vicky Jensen said, Bill.
Vicky.
Okay, don't put it on with your hands. Don't smooth it with your hands. Smooth it with this.
Okay, so
just rub it lightly. Just gently rub it to smooth it out. Not so hard because it's a napkin. Gently, darling.
I am. Well, is that okay?
Is it not? So
it wasn't enough. See,
did you cover all of it?
It wasn't enough. See, I told you I needed more.
No, it was that you didn't use enough of the Mod Podge on there.
Instead, I didn't.
Like you have to cover everything. Remember I said cover the entire surface? There you go. See, y'all? See? He's heavy-handed. Yes, Margie.
Margie!
Vicky, after this, I'm going to take a nap, okay?
Hi, Judith T.
Vicky, after this, I'm going to need this and just
okay. Now what?
Vegetate in the couch, okay?
Now I Mod Podge again, right? I put another one on.
Okay,
or
there's
what?
still a little bubble over here.
How you know?
Did you not put any? Okay, it's already around the edges, but
wait,
we're just gonna go with that. Don't pull on it, babe.
Okay, now what?
Okay, so we can actually wet something and just take off the edge of that.
Okay.
Because you want to get rid of
what
that
I wet
part.
it with.
Bill, let me get to the thing, okay? let me get. Can I? I'm the one getting everything, y'all. He's just sitting here. So y'all see how the household works, right?
Patricia Ross.
You see how the household works, Patricia.
Tracy's palming my head. She's abusing me behind the scenes.
Look, I got that earlobe right now, y'all. The earlobe. Okay, so, darling, here's what you're going to do. I just use the baby wipe, but you can take a brush with some water if you want and just brush around the edges.
No, I want to do the same thing you did.
Bill, let me finish talking.
Okay,
darling.
go ahead.
You can take the brush and go right around.
Saturday? Okay, go ahead.
Go right around the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Don, I'm trying to teach him.
How if I cut it first with scissors?
Well, I was just going to brush away the edge here.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, if you want to
demonstrate.
Ahead,
no.
No,
Now, go ahead. You
this
can go
is
ahead.
Bill Crafting.
No, no, show me what you would do. Go ahead. I think as I laugh, y'all can visualize the look on Tracy's face as she glared through my body.
It's the look of exhaustion, y'all. I'm exhausted on this live, okay? Okay, so I just took this and just brushed this away. But you can take wet it with paint, wet it with paint, and you see how it just comes right off because it's a napkin.
That is a good technique.
You know what? I don't even know if you're really.
Why haven't you done that before?
Huh? I did it on the last live, babe. You know what, y'all?
Here, let me do some.
I'm just gonna
let me try it. Hold on, let me try it.
There you go. Just gently, babe. And then we'll put on the other layer of Mod Podge.
Margie says, get some sandpaper. That's what I would have did, Margie. I'd have sandpapered the crap out of this.
Oh, we have sandpaper in the house?
I don't know.
Exactly.
But there you go.
Use what you have, okay? Sandpaper is another good option, but I
just use my feet.
He's getting the look, y'all. But if you look at me, I'm exhausted. Let me go sit down with my green tea. I wanted calm in the craft room.
Welcome.
And that's what I was going for. I had my green tea and everything ready.
Do I Mod Podge around the side?
Oh, a nail file is good too. See, I have that. Bill, if you want a Mod Podge around the side, you can.
Do I Mod Podge again?
Project. Hold on one moment, babe. It's your project. So if you want a Mod Podge around the sides, like where were you, Bill?
I was editing, okay?
He was editing. He doesn't look at the video. He just edits.
Right. That's what I do, okay?
Just get a cheap fingernail file, and if you want a Mod Podge around the edges, you can. So
now I'm gonna get this
on
my lovely wood to show.
All my nail files are nice nail files.
What are you trying to say?
I don't have sandpaper.
Don't worry about it.
Sandpaper would have been good.
To do what?
Scarlet
O'Hara.
Scarlet Thread 08 says, I like that name, Scarlet Thread.
What does
Bill,
Scarlett
you are
say?
a gem. She said, Bill, you are a gem.
I like Scarlett.
He's definitely a diamond in the rough.
Scarlett is one of my favorite people now. Okay.
Ashley Hammond says she can't wait to craft something. What you thinking about crafting?
It's a secret.
Look, for y'all that are tuning in, y'all are just tuning in, join us tomorrow. We're going to be live at 1 o'clock p.m. I'm going to show y'all how I make my garland. I don't have it figured out, but I'm going to make a garland for my fireplace.
You figure it out as you go, huh?
Bill, you're good, babe. You don't need to do all of that.
I want it though, because I want this lovely wood to show through.
Oh, well, there you go. He wants the lovely wood to show through. You're out of camera a little bit there.
Am I?
Yeah. You're just into your technique, huh?
Yes. I want to show Vicki Jensen that I've been paying attention.
Oh, definitely. Karen Hankerson is giving Terry some advice. She said, stay strong, Terry, and try to get a little time for yourself and not burn out. For sure. That's great advice. Kimberly Bailey. She says it's her first live, babe.
Hi, Kimberly
Just
Bailey.
tuning in. Hey, everyone. Ashley Hammond said her wood pieces are supposed to arrive today. Oh,
okay, that's pretty good.
You are going to love working with these wood pieces. I'm gonna make I'm gonna make an ornament after Bill too.
Okay, what do I do now? Put some more Mod Podge on?
Now you put more Mod Podge on just gently.
Okay.
Just a little bit, just to smooth it over the top.
I'm gonna actually listen
that
to you this time.
That looks really good, babe. That can actually be an ornament by itself.
My wife helped me.
Oh, well, your wife must be just absolutely incredible.
She's not, but it worked anyway. No, just kidding. She is.
Must be a gem, okay? You should be happy to have a wife like her.
Oh, I am.
Everybody's welcoming Kimberly because she's here for the first time. So look, y'all, if you haven't gotten those wood, the wood slices, we still have them in our store. And we have them sets of 5 sets of 5. So many of you should be getting them who ordered them.
And that 25% thing is going on all week.
Yes, 25%.
Because it seems like nationwide everyone's doing
25%
that.
25% off.
We said, why should we go against?
Y'all have more time to get your orders in. With the 25% discount and 3 new stamp sets, y'all.
Where's that? Did you bring those too?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
You need me to run down?
Yes, because y'all have to see this. I don't think y'all really realize.
Hold on one moment.
What's in this store?
Let me go ahead and share the wood slices with them. These wood slices are so fun. And I'm gonna make one after you, darling.
Do I have to wait long? Can I just go ahead and put this on now?
You can go ahead and put that on. I would put some extra glue on the back of that.
Of this?
That image is so cute. Let me see something. Let me see what you did.
But this is gonna be on anyway. I just need something to kind of. Can I put some humpers on?
If you want, Bill, this is your project.
Ooh, this is gonna be cute with some humpers.
I think that would be cute.
Ooh, I'm finna hump this. Okay, hold on, see. Where's the humpers? Here it is. All right. Y'all, I have a masterpiece working.
He's so proud of his project, y'all.
Thanks to Phyllis putting that inspiration on me.
Phyllis, I don't think she's on, but thanks,
That's
Phyllis.
right. Somebody would tell Phyllis that I was inspired.
Terry Davidson says, crafting is my escape and relaxation. Sometimes it is hard to get it organized. That I believe, because right now my craft room is somewhat of a mess. And so
And you work so hard to clean it up.
I got to get organized again because I feel lighter and I feel like when everything is more organized, I can get stuff done. But yeah, it's been some busy days, and I haven't been in the craft room. Just been kind of hanging out with the family, basically. Watching some TV series and stuff. Let's see what y'all are saying.
This is going to be lovely.
That is going to make a cute ornament. Darling, I am silencing your
My
phone.
device.
Let's see who else is on here. Barbara Cook is here. Donna Satterley, I hope you're healing well. Bill told me that you called the other day to update us on how you're doing, and I was so glad that you let us know how you're doing. So I hope you're continuing to heal and that your pain is manageable. I really hope that. Thanks for sharing that link,
Now,
Donna. Appreciate it.
why am I putting this glue on here and I didn't put it on the other side? I don't know.
Barbara Cook said, "Do your thing."
It's not coming out. I may have to go the reptile way.
Here, let me. Where's the pen for it? You're gonna make me mess up my manicure.
Yep, I'm doing it.
Myself manicure.
This is gonna be cute.
Judith, he's got us all calling them humpers. I know. I'll go to the Dollar Tree and I'll be calling them humpers, okay? Who else is here? Let's see.
Now, I realize I probably don't have to put this glue on, but it's like my Linus blanket. I just feel like if I don't put this glue on,
well, your wife does that
then
too.
10,000 years from now, it won't be here. Okay.
Oh. Mm-hmm. See what y'all are saying here.
I'm going to put some more stuff on
Everyone
here.
agrees that you should put humpers on there.
The humpers really put a nice thing on
You
it.
can add more to that?
Yes, I can. I need some gem things. Let it go. Like I'm going to put, ooh, wait a minute. Like between, let me see. Let me look to see what I want to. Ooh, I like these right here. Hold up.
We can tell.
These are some cute little gem things.
Yes, they are.
I'm definitely using these red and white and green ones, red and gold. Let's see where I want to put it.
Oh, I need to go down and get those stamps. That's all. Let's see what we got here.
I'll definitely put one over here. What else is new? Tracey said, this dog is following me. Please. You kidding? She could walk off the side of the earth and he'll be right there, okay? Now, if I could read dog thought, he'd probably be like, please. If you think that. Hey, that's kind of cute there. Hold up, let's see. Now, I need one of these right here. I'm putting this dead in the middle. Of my tree. And now I need some juice stuff. Let me put this pen into the glue. I need this glossy accents. I'm gonna pick key areas to put this. Is it working? I'll make sure.
You might want to squeeze it out somewhere else, and then you took the top off.
Yeah. Hold up, did I do it? Oh,
yeah, take it off.
I guess it would help if I took the top off. Yep, it's coming out. Now I'm gonna put this here.
I don't need, you got a lot of stuff over there. I want to get that in the way. Okay. Oh, Shelly Chamberlain. She said, "Hi, Tracey and Bill. Thanks for taking care of things for me yesterday." You are so welcome.
Shelly, you have such a big heart.
She really does.
I just want to thank you for your generosity and your compassion for others. It's just amazing It's just so amazing. That's probably good enough. I probably shouldn't put it, but I will put some on these windows.
Oh, that's gonna look nice. Makes it look like glass. Let's see what y'all are saying here. Jennifer Real. Hello, Tracy and Bill and all my crafty friends. Jennifer's in the house.
Jennifer always comes in with a bang.
Edith Anderson is here.
Edith Anderson herself. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna let this dry. This I don't need anything else. That's good right there.
That's perfect.
Isn't that wonderful? Look at this.
And it's already got that's a great idea. And it's already got the little thing.
And this is inspired by Phyllis Ibarra, who sent me this wonderful ornament right here. And she sent this. But
that's cute.
Phyllis has done it, okay?
She did a good job with that.
Without Phyllis, I could not have done this.
There you go. See, it took more than one person to make one beautiful thing. Everything came together. So
Okay.
cute, babe.
Now, I'm going to slide this over. I'm going to put that right there. Now, I have to show y'all this. Now, we made, as y'all remember, we made the Mermaid stamp set in digital. And so many people were inspired by that, but there were a lot of people who didn't really do digital.
Right. So they were asking for.
They were saying, right.
Everyone's saying, good job, Bill.
They were saying, please make it in
photopolymer.
Photopolymer. So we had like the Mermaid set. Now here go a couple of the ones that were done with the with the Mermaid.
Those
right?
are the large ones that I had done.
Right. But wow, bam, we made this in a 6x8 photopolymer. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if a lot of you know that this is in a store. And we also got a lot of people asking behind the scenes about the Brighter Days. It has two little mice, however you say it, and these cute little kids walking in the rain. So we made that in photopolymer.
And you know what? Look at the message on that. Brighter days are ahead. That's a big message. We need that right now.
And here's the real beauty. Normally when we have a new stamp set rollout, we do it at 10%, which is actually good. But we're doing that at 25%.
Well, with the Black Friday and
Cyber Week.
Well, Cyber Week now, right?
We're on Cyber Week. This thing goes on until Sunday at midnight. And I'm telling you, this is a steal at this point. I didn't think people realized this was in here, but I had to bring that to your attention.
Lay it there so they can see it.
And I'm going to slide over while you.
Bill, you got the other one, the digital.
Oh, and we also have for the digital lovers, we have this. We have one called Santa's Workshop.
John did a good job with that.
I spent a lot of time editing these things, believe me.
Look how cute those images are.
You have all these little elves and they're resizable. Where's my other image? Yes. So like I took the liberty of resizing some of these things and I put this together right here. Now, of course, I can group these together and I can make it smaller so it fits on a card, So that's the beauty of these images. Yeah. Yep. But that's what I did.
You did a good job on that.
That's what I did. So I hope y'all like these because an awful lot of work and thought went into these.
Yeah, he did a good job on those images.
We spent a long time on these.
Look, Jennifer says now that has to become a photopolymer set.
Which one?
This one, baby. Santa's Workshop.
Oh, man.
Santa's Workshop. It does. That's a lot of images. I think it's, how many images on that one? There's 16 images. That's hard to get into a stamp set. We would have to leave something off of it.
We actually like it. Bertha says she likes both of those stamp sets.
We would have to leave something off.
Well, what it was, there were so many people who loved the images as a digital, but they really were much more proficient in photopolymer or in a clear stamp sets.
Right, stamping.
So we said, we have so many emails. Let's just go ahead and bite the bullet and make this.
Yeah,
And we didn't plan on releasing it for 25% off, but hey, you all are worth it. You know, we said, let's go ahead and put these things out.
Yep, so they're 25% off for this week. So I didn't realize that Bill was going to run the sale till Sunday, but
Sabrina, Super Sweet Creations.
There you go.
Now I moved over to the passenger seat, and I'm going to let Tracey take the helm.
Santa's Workshop isn't it the cutest though? I told Bill when I saw this, I was like, you know what? That looks like we're going to have to do it in a
It was so many images.
In a photopolymer. It's not something that can just happen overnight because it's definitely, there's some execution that needs to be done with that.
Lori Buckerton says that, yes. Well, Lori, that ornament right there, guess who I'm sitting at too?
Huh?
I'm sitting at the Phyllis. Because I was inspired by Phyllis, so I want that's my inspiration.
Oh, this one right here.
The one I just made.
Yeah.
Phyllis sent me the top, but I was so inspired, I made it an ornament that I'm sending right back to her.
Oh, that's so cute.
Other ornament that she sent me, hang it on the tree.
Look how he did those candies on there to give it dimension. That's so cute. That is going to be adorable. And then you can sign the back of it once it dries. It's still drying right now. He did a good job on that, didn't he?
But that just shows you how you can take embellishments. You know what? And what I actually want to do is the back, turn it over to the back. Once everything dries, I'm thinking of taking and putting Mod Podge in the back of it.
The napkin.
With that same napkin. What do y'all think?
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way it'll have a cohesiveness. And maybe put some of those little green gems, gold gems around the edges or something. In fact, that is what I'm going to do.
There you go, man. He's a crafter, y'all. You remember when he used to say, "Oh, I'm not a crafter." He's a crafter.
Yes,
he's a crafter.
Don't lose that.
So
that
all
paper.
All of these are going on the tree.
Hi, Donna LaSousse.
Of course, except for this one. But let me show y'all the other ones. Here's the napkin ones. Here's the one that's dried. I don't think y'all didn't get to see this one.
This is a funny statement.
This one is now dry. So I used the napkin to do this one the other day.
Tracey.
And that's what it came out to look like.
Listen to what Miss Happy Mail herself, Margie Ryan, says. Margie says, I wish I had money, and boy, would I go crazy for others. Margie, if you go any crazier,
you go crazy. You're like the queen of Happy Mail, okay?
Of Happy Mail, okay? Just like Aretha Franklin was the queen of soul, you're the queen of Happy Mail, okay?
Yes.
Please.
Okay, so let me go ahead and I'm going to stamp an ornament. I'm going to stamp mine.
I think Barbara Cook is asking something. The Santa Workshop, 2 sets. That's all you have due. She's probably finishing it.
The Santa Workshop 2. Oh, it could be 2 sets. That's true. The Santa's Workshop could be 2 stamp sets. I think that's what she was saying. Sabrina said, yes, Margie, you're the bomb. It's the people that give so much that don't think that they give enough, you know. And for all of us who know Margie, who've been Margie-fied, just about every one of us have been Margie-fied, which means Margie has her own terminology now.
We've had to write it in the Mindless Crafting dictionary. Giving. Look, Patricia Ross says, I just received Happy Mail from Margie.
Margie must have the hookup at the post office because, boy, she is something else. Okay, so let me go ahead and put these away for a minute, and I'm going to stamp out let's see. I'm going to use my,
Hi,
let me show
Christina
them the other one.
Sanchez.
See, here's the different possibilities that you can do with these, right? Here's the one that's dry now. Look how pretty that looks. So I did that the other day. This is one that's for my sister. I'm going to put a magnet on the back so she can put it on her. Here's the one with the penguin. These are the penguin stickers from Dollar Tree. Look how adorable.
I understand, Crystal. Crystal Queen says, I would love to do a bunch of Happy Meal, but postage can take all the fun out of it sometimes. It sure can. One time we sent something out of the country, and that postage hit us.
Yeah.
But we still sent it. But I was surprised.
Look at that. So these are just some of the different ideas that you can do with the wood slices. I'm going to stamp on mine, and I think I'm going to do I'm going to do the coffee because I like coffee. You can do a ton of these and give them away. Friends who like coffee too, so it's a win-win.
I forgot to like myself. I had to thumbs up myself.
I cannot find my coffee stamp set. Let's see.
Judy R says, I'm buying those. I'm going to make ornaments for my grandchildren for the next year. Sabrina says, can I see that penguin closer? The penguin.
Oh, yes.
And front and the back.
Look at that. Isn't that the cutest? And that's on the wood slice. And then the back. This is the Dollar Tree sticker. It's the puffy stickers.
Oh, Joanne Gilbertson says, where did Bill get the little house? I got it from Phyllis Ibarra. She was my ornament, one of my ornament exchange people. I have two of them, but Phyllis was one of them, and she sent that to me with the ornament. So I said, let me take the thing that she sent, the tag, and use it as something that would inspire me to make an ornament for her. Yeah.
How come I could find every stamp set except the one that I want to use?
Diane Solomon says, any updates on what you're going to name the red and blue ink? Not yet.
Not yet. I actually have been going back and forth with the company actually this morning. That's why we've been so busy. Ooh,
Sabrina says, I have to go find those wood pieces. Wood. Sabrina, we have them in the store. I think Donna Sally put the link up.
Yeah, we have them in sets of 5. Some of y'all have been buying them like y'all been buying like 6 and 7 sets of them to load up. I see what y'all gonna be doing.
But they are cute though. You can do so much.
They're really adorable. Okay.
I mean, you could anything from stamping to images to stickers to Mod Podging to just whatever you can think of. Karen Hankinson says, do you use puffy paint?
You can. I would think that you can use puffy paint.
Thank you, Donna Satterley.
I haven't used any, but I'm thinking you can.
Donna just put the link there. Joyce Hamilton, how you doing? She says, hi from Scotland. Scotland is in the house.
Hey, Scotland is in the house.
Joyce, what time is it over there in Scotland? Carmina.
I'm going to bring this down a little bit more for y'all, just so that you can.
Edith says, Margie is an earth angel. Earth angel. Earth angel.
I remember that song.
Joyce says it's 6 p.m. in Scotland.
Oh, wow. It's coming up just a little bit. I could put some glue on there. I don't want to mess with Bill's. Don't mess with
Exactly. You made to put some volume on that part.
Don't mess with Bill's ornament.
No, you can take the ornament part out. Just leave it with
Bill.
Yeah, that's all you need. That part.
Say it one more time.
Oh yes.
Don't mess with Bill. No, 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 no. Well, there's that other song. So wait a minute. Now that I think about it, that was by the What's the group called?
Don't know.
The Fifth Dimension.
Okay.
And I remember that because there was the other song, Will You Marry Me, Bill? Will you marry me?
You know what?
Bill?
Once you sung the first verse line, you might as well stop singing.
Can I keep singing?
Yeah, you can keep going. I forgot about that line.
I'm trying to sing the song for you.
Yeah, keep going. Go ahead.
You better say yes, okay?
Yes.
Will you marry me, Bill? I love you so. I always will. Now I don't know the rest of the
That's
words.
all I need. I don't need no more words. Anything else is overkill.
That's funny.
Joyce Hamilton from Hamilton.
What?
I remember that. Sonia Creel says that song was played on Back to the Future. I love Back to the Future.
Bill does love that.
Back to the Future, buddy. That's one of the greatest movies of all time. Period.
Michael J. Fox.
Hold up. Bertha Bess Wilson says the Marvettes sang that song, Trace.
Oh, did they?
I think they did now. There you go.
So who sang Don't Mess with Bill?
I don't know. Both of them are right, though.
The Marvelettes. Don't mess with Bill. So I guess they knew someone named Bill, huh?
You know? They knew not to,
they knew
was
not
somebody to be messed with.
Right, exactly. They knew that much.
In real life, Bill was probably a killer. Like, remember Flip Wilson? Don't mess with Killer.
Bill. No.
Stephanie Moore says the Fifth Dimension did it too.
I had a feeling that somebody else did that because I feel like I remember Marilyn. Was it Marilyn
McCoo and Billy
Davis?
Deb Couture says it's chilly here. I think I need, Tracy, not a cup of hot cocoa. I need a crock pot of hot cocoa today.
That is hilarious.
It must be below zero where you're at, baby. Okay,
that's
you
hilarious.
Need a crock pot, okay. See, I need a crock pot. I need a bathtub and just get in it, okay?
That is hilarious. Okay?
Is that cold enough for you? Okay.
Don't mess with Bill. Now I got that song stuck in my head. Say it one more time.
Oh, Bertha says 2 different songs.
Right, it is. So I'm wondering, did they,
Yeah, Mardell, Flip Wilson. I used to love Flip Wilson. He was doing Geraldine.
Oh, yeah, he was hilarious.
Killer. It's amazing how funny he was in the show. It just kind of came and went, but he was. We
really watched good. That for a good while.
Oh my God, he was
that funny. And I used to watch that. Well, my mother, and then Tom Jones.
Oh my God, Tom Jones.
And then the Captain and Tennille show.
What's the one that had the
I'm gonna put this
Bill Murray and all those guys on?
Bill Murray.
Yes, it was the comedians.
It was a TV show?
Yes, it was great.
With Bill Murray. Huh?
It had Bill Murray, all those comedians. Someone knows what I'm talking about.
Wait a minute. Let me see if I can get this.
Someone is going to say
I need more than 1 cup. I need 2 cups.
It was a comedy show. It was one of the first. Was it Saturday Night Live? Was the original Saturday Night Live? It was the original Saturday Night Live. That's
okay.
But it had everybody on there, all of them. They were all so naturally funny.
Look it up after
SNL.
the live.
That's it.
Don't mess with Bill. Okay.
Diane Solomon says it's snowing hard in Pennsylvania. We got a
dusting
snow last night.
It was a dusting of snow last night.
Tracy Ariel and them came in jumping around. It's snowing. I look at him and close the door, okay? Please. That little stuff they call snow.
He didn't even move from the computer last night. He was just like, oh.
Carmina says the Bill Murray show.
He turned his nose up at us, y'all. Me and Ariel were excited about the snow, and Bill just put the.
No, my show was Carol Brunette. Okay, that's all I know. Carol, my girlfriend, Brunette. Okay, please.
No, my mother, I think my mother was in love with Tom Jones, so we were forced to watch it. And then I fell in love with Tom Jones.
Everybody's mother like Tom
It's
Jones.
not unusual to be loved by anyone. Da 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 da.
Tom, he sang that song. He sang that so much. He sang that song so good. He had daddies in love with him. Okay, please. Bertha says, "Wow, Tracey, another good idea for the wood chips."
Yeah, my coffee loving people. Imagine, everyone has some friend that loves coffee. Why not send them a coffee ornament?
Debbie Buss says, "How come we don't get snow in Virginia?" Debs, be happy, okay? Usually I only want snow one day, Christmas. After that, they can come take it.
Debbie Busset.
Deb Busset. Carol Brunette was funny, wasn't she, Vicky?
She was hilarious.
And you know what? She tried to
Harvey Korman and what's his name? Harvey Korman and what's the other little guy's name?
I can't think of his name.
They were hilarious.
But here's the thing with Carol Brunette. She did everything in her power to disguise
her beauty.
Her beauty.
Yep. She did that and
failing
Lucy.
miserably. She was so
and Lucy did this
beautiful. Just absolutely over the top, but it was just amazing how, but she did a pretty good job trying to disguise it. But it didn't hide it from me, okay? Tim Conway. It was Tim Conway, Trace.
Oh, what? Okay.
Yeah, it was Tim Conway.
Yeah, Tim Conway, yeah. Sorry, Tracy. Are we still friends? LOL. What happened? I didn't read.
Oh, Vicky said something.
Did I miss something?
Oh, Vicky says, I sorry, but I cannot stand Tom Jones.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to tell you, my great-grandmother, I wish you would try to talk or do anything when it's not unusual to be loved by anyone was on.
Look, Tony Orlando and Dawn. That was the other show that we had to watch. Look, we had to watch it.
Stephanie Moore, thank you. Stephanie says, my grandma had me watching the Lawrence Welk show. We had to watch that too. We definitely had to watch the
little Bubbles coming up. All I remember is Bubbles. Okay?
The Mitch Miller, we had to watch that.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Haven't we had
this? We've had this conversation before.
We did, but she watched it.
That
you
is
watching
funny.
It.
It's ingrained in us. We don't get tired of talking about it, do we?
Carmina says, when I was young, I used to imitate Carol Burnett and make my mom and auntie laugh so hard they would cry. Amy Bush says, I'm watching you making those towel coasters, the best Tuesday ever.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Ronell Lamb says, hubba hubba baby, Tony Orlando.
Tony Orlando and Dawn. Sonny and Cher. Who else did we watch?
My great grandmother, that was her 3 shows. Tom Jones, the other one we were just talking about. Lawrence Welk and also Hee Haw. Those are 3 people in Hee Haw also. My grandmother was from Alabama, so she just like.
And you didn't have a whole lot of channels back then. So I mean, there's so many choices now. It's just, whew.
So they didn't have a lot of channels. So believe it or not, she would watch the Grand Ole Opry. That they grew up on that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Right. A lot of people ask, well, how do I know so many songs and so many wide range of songs? Because, I mean, that was just basically it. Like, we didn't watch, like, I'm just kind of gluing that up, y'all.
Vicky,
if that holds on.
She says, my little grandma watched roller derby. I watched roller derby. I love me some roller derby.
That's okay. I'm going to glue that back on.
Roller derby.
Roller derby we used to watch that show. Man, I remember that.
Especially when they had the cool skaters who could just skate and flip around.
Well, the roller derby got rough, though. Wasn't that the one where they pushed people off the platform and whatnot?
Yeah, but they had skaters who were so good that the villains would try to push them off and hit them, and they would just zigzag, do the splits, all kind of stuff.
That's definitely not me, okay? I've skated with the kids. When they were like, elementary school, but once I fell, that was it for me. I was trying to teach them how to skate.
I was never really a good roller skater. I tried, but I just couldn't. I could never learn to skate backwards.
And Andy Williams. Look, Lefty's right witch. My dad would watch the Benny Hill show. Look, Benny Hill was hilarious.
I just never liked
I don't know how my mother allowed us to watch it because his stuff was kind of risque.
I just never thought he was
but
funny.
We loved it. My grandmother hates Dinah Shore. I love Dinah Shore too.
Ardell Lamb said it's American Bandstand. I watched that.
Oh, yes.
But, Soul Train. I watched that too.
That was like the Saturday morning. American Bandstand, Soul Train, and the cartoons.
What's that guy that introduced the Jackson 5? What's his name? Milton Berle?
No, you're talking about I can never remember his name.
Ed Sullivan. Yeah, it was the Ed Sullivan show.
I'm not even gonna try to put this back on. It's taking too long.
Oh, you gotta.
I want a rough edge on that. Now that looks good with just like if you was to leave it like that, that looks really pretty. But y'all know.
Red Skelton.
Red Skelton.
Exactly, Lefty goes Soul Train. And Scooby-Doo, I love Scooby-Doo. I'm with you, Big Bertha. I did not like Benny Hill. I just didn't like him.
We thought he was funny, and I think we were like, gosh, we might have been in like
the rest of my family loved him.
Junior high, maybe? Maybe junior high.
I was the outcast in the house. So we only had one TV, so you had. I mean, it wasn't like, I'm going to go in my room. Well, go in your room because ain't no TV in there.
I'm making me a pink donut, darling.
And now TVs are so inexpensive. There's one in every room in a lot of people's houses, even the bathroom. In the hallway, on the walls, all kind of stuff.
You cannot have a bathroom, a TV in the bathroom, darling.
I would never come out with it. Once you sat down.
It's already hard to get you out.
That's because I got my phone and iPad.
It's already hard to get him out. Okay.
Did he die? What's going on?
I know. I had to check on him.
Laughing. That was a good one.
Oh, yes. Y'all love going down memory lane, don't you?
That was pretty good.
Where, oh, where are you tonight? Why did you leave me here alone? I searched the world over and I thought I found true love. You met another and you were gone.
Where are you tonight? You never left me here all alone. I searched the world over and thought I found true love. He never left me, but something like that. Anyway, y'all know how I go.
Ariel over there laughing. Ariel, you don't know about these shows, okay? Oh, she didn't laugh. She said, ew, like, what are y'all doing? We're singing, Ariel. Care to join us?
She's talking about no.
She said no.
Here's the song, Ariel. Gloom, despair, and agony on me. Deep down depression, excessive misery. If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Gloom, despair, and agony on me.
Vicki Jensen said she was singing with me. Someone said Green Acres.
Woo!
Green. Green Acres is the place to be.
Mm-mm.
Farm living is the life for me.
Mm-mm.
I can't remember the rest of the words.
Yeah, no. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down.
Is that
Beverly Hills?
Yeah, Beverly Hillbillies. You can tell we don't get out much, right? Can y'all tell? We don't get out much.
Beverly Hillbillies.
Hillburgers.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. I sound like one of them, don't I? But of course, my irritation was the same irritation everybody else had. That they were so just ungodly wealthy, and they were living like they were still just poor, dirt poor, you know.
Bill, that's because they just family was all they needed.
No, that's because poorness was so entrenched on them, it just could not be erased. Even though they just moved them to another environment, they still acted as if they were poor.
Well, they were.
That's all they knew.
They were acting as themselves. And Bill's like, no. They did buy the big house, didn't they?
Well, the people made them get a big house.
Mm. This is going to be cute on the tree, isn't it? Well, actually, I'm going to send this to someone.
Shelley Chamberlain said, I rewatched the Beverly Hillbillies when the pandemic started. It was so funny. What did we watch the other night? What a Wonderful Life.
Oh, we sure did.
That thing was pretty good. It's
I
amazing
kinda
how
fell
when
asleep.
you watch it, something that you haven't seen in a while, it's like a new story, and you pick up stuff you never saw before.
Right.
I'm like, Oh, Bertha talking about back down memory lane. Who made that, Bertha? That was the lady with the high voice. What was her name? The high voice lady, Tracy. What was her name?
Minnie Riperton?
Yes, Minnie Riperton.
He wants me to come up with these names out of the blue. Look how cute that is. What color should I do the plate? Like a gray, maybe?
Netware says, I am working and watching you guys. I had to mute the TV for a call. How about I come back to you guys singing a song from Hee Haw? And you were like, do I have the right channel?
The Clampets. That's who it was. The Clampet. The Clampets.
Exactly. Sonya Creel. It couldn't have been us, huh? Please. I bet you they would have known I wasn't dirt poor no more.
They wouldn't even know. They'd be like, Bill moved. Okay.
He been rich all his life.
Look
how he act.
Where did he go?
And God forbid if I ever found a bottle with a genie in it who comes out calling me master. Please. It's over.
I mean, look how nicely you can draw on these. Look at that. I mean, you can literally take like all of your stamp sets and just stamp them using this on the wood slices. I'm just like, whoa, this is nice. And it's so fun.
Her uncle calls What a Wonderful Life. Get a life. Get a life. You actually could do that, Tracy. Stamp, or you do combinations and you put stuff around them like those gems and stuff like that. Stickle juice.
I got to use my white gel pen. So I'm going to create a little. I'm going to come off the edge just a little.
You're
bit.
Right. That does look like a face, Tracy.
It does. Someone else has told us the same thing, that it looks like a face.
Christina says, are those wood slices big enough to be used as a coaster? Some of them are actually.
Right. They range in size. Let's see what a large one would look like.
Some of them
This
are.
one is pretty large. I mean, well,
you can still put the cup on it, believe me.
yeah, they kind of from like 2.5 inches to just under 3 inches. So they vary in size because these are just, I mean, they just, they're wood cut up.
Well, I can go get a cup downstairs.
I have my cup right
That's
here.
not a cup. That is a jug.
Well, it depends on the size of the cup. So I'm making a little, look what I did. I made a little flower-like thing there. Look how cute that is. Isn't that cute?
Barbara Cook says the Waynans family living color. That was good.
Oh my goodness.
That's like when they did the thing, they showed Jamaicans getting 17 jobs and stuff. It was a train accident. Oh my God, 200 jobs. They just lose their minds. Fresh Prince. Oh my goodness. Vanessa, I love Will Smith.
Isn't that cute? You see it, sometimes you start out not knowing where the crafting journey is going to take you. And then you make something and you're like, oh, the main thing is to get started. If you don't start, then how are you even going to like create anything? You got to start. I think we start inside of our head. I think that's John.
Hold on. Yeah. Hold up. Hi there, John.
Sorry, y'all. That's our artist, John. I have him working on something for me. So he's supposed to be dropping off some more artwork for me. Look at that. Do you think I should put a little gem maybe in the middle there? I think I can stick a gem somewhere in there. So you can match it towards your whatever colors you're going with your tree. I'm thinking a red, maybe a small red gem. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, thank you, Sabrina, Two Sweet Creations. Isn't this the cutest? I'm like really loving the way this turned out. And I think it's the surface is so smooth, so it's really nice to work on. Look how cute that is. How cute is that?
Is that a question?
How cute. Wait a minute, let me see something.
How cute is your love?
The Bee Gees, babe. How deep is your love?
Yeah, but we can change our words.
We could change our words.
Bertha Bless Wilson coming up with some songs. Evelyn Champagne King.
Oh, yeah.
Get Off. Hi, Taz.
I remember Evelyn Champagne King.
She was bad, wasn't she?
She had a great voice. I wonder where she is now. Now y'all going to make me look up all these artists. I think the red would look nice in there. What do y'all think?
That's Sonny Creel coming up with songs.
Okay, who sang this song? I never knew love like this before. Now I'm lonely nevermore.
Who was that? Was that Dana Ross?
Let them guess it. Someone on here knows who sings that song. You were my sunlight and my rain. The words are just fabulous. I can't sing it like she does. No, because I never
Donna Summer.
Love like
Someone
this
said
before.
Vanessa says
Nope.
Donna Summer.
Open your eyes.
There here says
I
Melba
never
Moore.
Knew love like this before.
That dude says Bob Hope.
Y'all way. Oh, that's hilarious.
So who was it? Natalie Cole?
I gotta let them guess it, baby.
I'm reading off what they say.
Okay, then read off what they say.
Spinners.
It's a female
I
artist.
don't know myself.
It's a female artist.
Tracy, that cup thing is Stephanie Mills, Crystal Topper said.
That's who it is.
Crystal Topper getting some stuff.
Crystal, you better go ahead and
Crystal
know
in
that song.
the Song Hall of Fame. Barbara Cook says the Fresh Prince, they're doing a reboot soon. When I heard that, Barbara, did you see that special? The one with Will Smith and the cast?
Oh,
that was a really good.
Oh, yes, that was really good. I got it.
Yeah, he was just on the phone. I told him we're calling when it's time.
Okay. It's on the table. Sorry, y'all. We got
You want me to have him come down? I can call Kelly. Come on. This is right there.
Get your mask, Bill.
All right. Since you this close, well, come on in.
He has his mask, right? Yeah. Look, y'all. John is dropping off some artwork, so Bill went downstairs.
I wasn't making much money.
Margie, you said you can't remember anything? Okay, so let's get y'all a close up here. Now I get to do this one. You can keep adding to it and adding. I think I'm going to use some of my red twine on this one. But wouldn't this make a cute gift for someone? Seriously. Bill, I can't hear the live. She's down there singing, y'all.
All right, it's open.
Cannot find my black gel pen. That's what I'm looking for. Let's see. I gotta get my other gel pen, y'all.
Like 1 minute.
Yes.
Just tell him.
Let me just get my black gel pen real quick, which might be downstairs. So now I gotta color this one in.
I'll talk for a second.
Okay. That way I can load up on my tube. Thanks, Vicky. Vicky says she loves them.
You're very welcome.
They're still naming off artists. Anita Baker.
Woo! If you could ever figure out what she was saying. I loved it all.
Look, Gloria said, do we get to see the artwork? If I show y'all the artwork, actually, no, you don't. Sorry.
Anita Baker was all right, though. Actually.
Oh, they like the coffee bean flowers. Right, you can use this. You can use the same layout on a card. That's the nice thing.
Anita Baker has an incredible story too. I mean, she tried to make it,
all right, babe,
and finally, on the last attempt, I think she was a receptionist or something, and she didn't have any more tries left, and she went, did her thing, and the first time before that, when she put it all in, she turned over the reins to other people. Managers, record companies, all kind of stuff. They've had on a shelf, given them the wrong material. It was just a total disaster. So on the final try, she says, if I'm going to fail, I'm going to fail on my own. And she did everything herself. They said she just ruled, unlike anything you've ever seen. It was her way or the highway. And the rest is history. Sometimes you have to do that because people, sometimes they'll think they know more than what you know, but it's your vision. And anything that's not your vision is called division. That's just how it is. When your vision is that strong, oftentimes the vision has been given to you. You know, sometimes you think that you've thought it up yourself, but the vision was given to you, and it does not need to be diluted, not one iota. That's just how it is. You know, and you'll know when that time is. That doesn't mean that you live a life of uncompromising behavior, that sort of thing like that. But it does mean that when the time comes, when you know that that vision has been given, then you must act accordingly as the truth reveals itself to you. That's all I'm saying. Barbara Cook says, what about the group Chicago? They were great. They were actually. Oh, Deb Seesaw, BB King. Ooh, BB King. BB, but Deb, you remember what's that song? Come on, y'all, Bertha. What's the song? Sonya Creel, no, you know the BB King song. Uh, Everybody sung the BB King song. BB King song. This thing was crazy. I can't think of the name of it, but it was a great song. What? Sabrina says Anita Baker and I had our babies together at the Hutzell Hospital. They shut down the whole floor, and Anita gave all the babies on the floor stuffed animals that her fans left for her having her baby. Oh, man. So Sabrina, so you have one of those stuffed animals, don't you? Jessica, Jessica. That was nice. That was nice, y'all. What can I do? Tracy gonna be like, don't touch my stuff. I love this one. Look how simple that is. I kind of like this one too. Let me see if mine's is close. It probably is not close to dry. I'm definitely gonna do the back. Y'all hear Tracy talking about don't be touching nothing. You know what? You know what though? I wonder if I could paint this thing here. Huh? And I think I could do that. Put the other thing on there. Paint this somehow. And have it on the back. Except I'm not going to put humpers on this one because if I do, I only put it in the center because I want that wood. I want whatever's underneath to show through. Or I could just put all natural wood. That'd be even better. What y'all think? That's what I'm going to do. I'm putting all natural wood. I like that. I don't think it's dry yet though, but that's what I'm going to do, y'all. And I put it slightly up just so I can put my name. They're like, I don't want your name. Anyway, let me make sure this is dry first, but that's what I'm going to do. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. See? Isn't it amazing how your let's see, shopping to scale Reefs Craft says spray paint through that will leave a pretty pattern on it. So you're saying like spray paint this part and then put this on here so it comes through like that. I could do that. Or I could go ahead and cut that same the same pattern that I had earlier. You know, even take the pink one and put it on so to be on the circle. And then I'd have this on that or this on that. Or, you know what? I could put the bird. No, the bird wouldn't show through right. Yeah, the pink would be better. Yeah, I might do that. Let's see. Christina says, paint the wood slice like a piece of candy. Ooh, Bertha, you done seen some people. Bertha saw BB King live also. Me too, Margie. Margie says I love getting something like that rather than bought. Oh, Sabrina says I named my oldest daughter after Shaka Khan. I love Shaka Khan. Oh my! People do not really truly understand how incredible Shaka Khan actually was. She was in a whole nother realm. Okay, Shaka Khan was the female side of, let's say, Charlie Wilson, so to speak. Because Charlie Wilson, at the time, from Gap Band, was maybe about 20 years ahead of his time in terms of his vocal technique and expression. But so was Shaka Khan. Yeah. hmm Because not only did both of them have power, but they also had finesse and creativity and originality. Hi, Zara Queen. Sabrina, you remember the song Through the Fire? Please. Shaka Khan would get to screaming. You would think she had lost her mind. I tell you what, speaking of singers, I don't know how many of you are familiar with Rance Allen, but he was an absolute gospel giant. And vocally, he was just, he could not be duplicated at all. Okay. And he recently passed, and it really hit me, you know what I mean? Because even as a small child, Rance Allen was an extremely big influence in terms of just he just was. He was for everybody that really liked gospel, especially if you were a singer. So, my condolences to the family. If anyone happens to be listening and they're on here. I mean, he was truly loved, believe me. Hold up, Sabrina, you got married off of what song? Bonnie Glover. Love the song Tell Me That You Love Me. Oh my goodness, Zara Queen. Zara Queen saw Stevie Wonder about 10 years ago. Best concert I attended. Zara? No, Jessica, I'm gonna have to go back. Tracy had to go downstairs and tell John, the artist, to do something. He's here because he's going to go out of town, so we had to catch him before he goes. But here's the thing: getting back to Zara Queen and Stevie Wonder. What I happened to be I saw Stevie Wonder in Spain, in Barcelona, right? It was the best concert I'd ever seen in my entire life. Stevie Wonder came out, and first of all, the concert was in a soccer stadium. It must have been about 60, 70,000 people in the stadium. And everybody had candles and stuff. Candles were all over the place. And Stevie Wonder was speaking in like 3 or 4 languages simultaneously. He would say something in Italian, then in German, then in Spanish, then in English, because I guess he wanted to make sure that everyone understood. But it was so incredible how fluid he was. Absolutely incredible. And one thing he said that really stood out, he said, this next set I'm getting ready to sing is going to be the last time anywhere on earth that anyone hears me sing these songs. It was stuff like My Sharia Moore and that sort of thing. And I understood while we love those songs, to a creative genius like Stevie Wonder, he probably sung My Sharia Moore well over 1,000 times. And I think he felt like, you know what, it's time for me to move on. It's like asking Shakespeare to keep reading Mary Had a Little Lamb or something over and over just because his fans loved it. Yes, Sonia Creator, something about that name. Something about that name. Rance Allen. Ooh, you know what? Let me get the computer so I can go back and read some of these comments because y'all saying some stuff now. Okay, let me go back. Jessica. No, I didn't. Let me go back and see what Jessica said. Isn't that an I see? Jessica said, I fell asleep and had a dream you guys were in it. You two and Ariel was sitting on your couch and you had a bunch of plants around you and you were talking about dog food. That could actually be real because we sat around talking about dog food and cat food too. Actually, you must have been a fly on the wall when we were doing it. Wanda Webster, Shaka Khan was the first concert you ever attended. I've never given it up. I had it for 34 years. Oh my goodness. Lucille. Ooh, Lucille. Bonnie Glover says, emboss it, Bill. I don't know how. Tracy does, though. I'm kind of going back looking at some of the comments. There you go. Okay, I'm caught up now. I guess I could do something, huh? What do y'all think? I wonder is this dry? Let me touch it. It's possible that it's dry. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna do this. I might as well finish this off. All right. Okay, let me see how good of a learner I am. I said separate the paper. Okay. Now, I'll put that like that. Okay, so now I'm gonna get a thin layer of the Mod Podge. But I need that brown paper. Where did I put it? The brown paper. Tracy hid the brown paper. I don't even see it. Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay. Tracy's gonna be shocked I did this. She's gonna say, Bill actually learned something. He listened for a change. Okay, not too much. Okay. I gotta have more though. Hold up. The last time I didn't get the edges. All right. Okay. Oh, I need that plastic thing. Tracy took the plastic thing. I'm gonna have to improvise. I'll take this plastic right here. How about that? Sometimes you have to improvise. How about that? But I want that plastic. Well, you don't have that plastic, so what you gonna do? Yeah, okay. I need to have a little bit of Mod Podge right here. testing out my edges to make sure. That came out pretty good. Okay. Now, I need some of that paper, the baby wipes. Hey, I'm coming along, huh? Okay. Tracy's gonna be like, you did that? I need mine's wetter. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta have mine. All right. I had to put a little bit of water on mine. They haven't got quiet, huh? I'm in my thinking mode when I get quiet like this. That's how much she coming. I'm coming up.
Cat over here, listen. You made another one? I'm so proud of you, darling.
You know what I'm saying?
Look at him. My husband.
Look, I was being helped, okay?
Y'all were helping him.
They were helping me because
That's
they
why
knew
Crafty
that I
Crafty-
needed it.
Where's the other one that's trying?
This is it. It's dry.
Oh, you did the other side. Oh, I thought you made a completely different one.
No.
He's doing a good job. Look at them cheering you on. They said lightly, Bill.
I am.
I'm gonna have to get you a nail file.
What's the nail file do?
It helps to file it off.
Oh, so I don't have to go through all this when I'm going through.
Look, all this.
All this H.
Bill's-
And it ain't heaven I'm talking about, okay?
Okay.
If that's a hint for any of you guys trying to wonder what I'm talking about. I just got to get this part off of my wood. I got quiet, y'all. I don't know how y'all can talk while y'all craft. That's when y'all must be really good. Y'all can talk and craft.
Huh?
Because when I'm crafting, I'm so quiet.
Come on, Goose. Gooby followed me downstairs. He was like,
Like I said, you could walk to the edge of the earth and walk right off here, walk right off here with a smile on this dog
"That's
face.
a dog for you."
Ow!
Oh, what show? Barbara Cook. What y'all talking about? Look, I just came in the middle of the conversation.
You know what I'm saying?
They said I just love that show.
What show?
Someone said, "Can you use paint on them?" You probably already answered that, right?
I haven't even looked at the screen.
Joanne Gilbertson said, "Can you use paint on them?" Yes, you can.
You can use anything.
I just used regular acrylic paint for those other ones.
Okay.
Tracy, what kind of glue do you use on your cards? I have
Now.
been using the Dollar Tree. The results aren't what I am going for. Art glitter glue.
Nothing to
Bill
my
has a bottle right there. Show him that bottle. For El Padilla. Padilla.
Up at who? Sound like a
El Padilla. Padilla,
sound like
I think it is.
a Mexican food place. Where?
Bill, everything sounds like food.
Where's it at?
Look, Barbara Cook. She cooks, right? Everything sounds like food. The glue is right there, man.
I can't reach it. I'm in the process.
Oh, he's in the process.
I don't want to break my flow.
Art glitter glue. Vicky Jensen said we missed you. Did he stay out of trouble?
I did.
He used reptile glue. Oh. I don't understand why he can't look at the comments while he's crafting.
The same reason you can't.
I do.
No, you don't. I have to read everything.
Comments. I engage.
Because I help you to engage.
Bill, you zone out sometimes.
I need to get my edges.
Heavenly Gifted today. Did you know Heavenly Gifted was on here, babe?
Letitia? No. Yes, I did. How come? What happened?
She said hello, Tracy and Bill. Unless my comments are way behind. Zara Queen, she said Bill behaved. Oh, that's so
I did good. See, thank you, Zara. Zara told the truth on me.
He's stuck at the crafting desk. Oh, Sonia Phil said, glad you're here. She's saying that to Patricia McNeil.
Okay, now I need to let this dry for a second. Am I getting too long?
She said she just got on Heavenly Gifted today.
Now, while this does this, I'm going to move out of the way.
Go ahead, hubby. Move out of the way.
Yeah, because when it dries, I'm going to put this on.
Oh, wow.
That's going to go like that.
You know what? You don't have to wait till it dries. If you want to stick it on now, it'll stick on with the Mod Podge.
I'm not using the humpers. I'm going straight on it.
Yeah, because it's already got a little dimension on it.
So I can just do it with that.
Leave that on top of the...
so I can do it the Mod Podge, or should I put glue?
Mod Podge is a glue, so it will stick.
Okay.
If not, we could always go back and do it, but it should stick fine. Okay. Joanne says she has to go to work. She said, everyone have a great day.
Hi, Joanne.
Have a great day, too. Sonia Krill said, we had you, Tracy. Exactly. Y'all watch out for your sister, okay?
Now I need those little things. I couldn't find the plastic. I had to use this plastic.
Who is this? Shopping to Scale Reese Crafts.
What does shopping to scale say?
Shopping to Scale. Have you been on here before? I would remember your name.
Because that name sounds
said, Tracy,
cool.
Zoning out is a man thing, LOL.
You know what I'm saying?
She said, just kidding.
She sounds like she's been on here before. She already talking like everybody else.
We love you helping. He's a good helper.
All right. Let's see.
But you got to catch him between 9 a.m. and 10:30. After
those are my business hours. What time?
10:30.
Between 9:30 and 10:30. Any of y'all see what's the name of that movie? You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I have no idea, babe. Seriously.
What's the one? Ain't got no money. Come on, what's the name of the song? The Five Heartbreaks. Remember on the Five Heartbreaks where the guy hung he hung the guy over the
the 5 heartbeats.
He hung the guy by his feet over the rails. Because the guy that he kept saying, what my business hours are what time? he do the business hours after that, I tell you this. Okay. All right. I need.
Judy R says if she could use the Mod Podge on to make her cards. Now I have done Mod Podge napkin cards. I wouldn't use it like to make my regular cards. I'm thinking it's gonna warp. It's gonna warp the card. Yeah. Your girl Trey.
I need the pen thing.
Bill, I don't know where the pen thing is. He's handing the glue to me.
Oh, here it
I
is.
need the pen thing.
Okay, I do it. I gotta stick this in here. I don't know how y'all gonna find it. Okay, it is.
Bertha said she watched the 5 Heartbeats 2 weeks ago.
Bertha, wasn't it great?
We need to watch the 5 Heartbeats.
The 5 Heartbeats is one of the greatest stories of all
my sister know that from back to front with like every single line.
Oh my God, I love that.
My sister, sometimes I'm like, huh? Oh, you about to just go in on this little thing there.
Mm-hmm.
You want the gem picker upper thingy?
Let's see.
They were on this past weekend. We might have to watch that and The Temptations. Something that has music in it. I was singing some song yesterday. I kept singing. I can't remember what it was now. Oh well. I get these songs stuck in my head and I just can't. What's your favorite glue? Zara Queen asks. Art glitter glue. Hands down, art glitter glue. I have like some fairly large bottles that I ordered to carry me through the winter because I love that art glitter glue so much. It's a little bit pricier than normal glues, but to me it lasts a really long time. Your girl Trey says that and The Temptations.
Well, I watched that too.
Mm-hmm. But we haven't watched it on the big screen though. And what's the other one? Dreamgirls.
Oh my God!
Watch that again because I want to do I want to watch a music.
Hold up.
Thing.
You see when what's the name was in the hallway, and she sung that one little phrase, because Effie White is here. This something she sung. I could have just heard her say one sentence and been happy. She sang that thing. You hear me? Jennifer Hudson, buddy. I don't know how Simon didn't think she could sing.
Look at some. Oh, you don't have to purchase all the glues. Just purchase the art glitter glue and you're going to be happy.
Or the reptile glue.
Art glitter glue. Oh, Vicki Jensen says she just hit the thumbs up. What?
How about this right here?
Let's see, I'm thinking what other shows I could watch.
What's that sticker thing? Is this it? I needed this before.
That's what I was telling you.
So why didn't you tell me to get this? Why didn't you make me get this?
Because you don't listen to me, darling. That's why. There's so many options. Look, crafting can get really expensive. And so I knew that when I first started out, like with the card making, I knew that I had to find a way so it wouldn't be so like expensive. So I started doing like the Dollar Tree stuff, especially at the beginning, making my embellishments for the cards at a Dollar Tree stuff. And then I started doing the using some of that Dollar Tree paper, just use what I had because I was like, surely there's some other way. And then the containers, like all of the like the packaging. I like using packaging anyway, but using the packaging from the like the boxes and to make tags and all of that. And so I just fell in love with like I love finding new ideas.
So in love.
I'm looking at y'all now.
Cause she said, Bill, you don't hurt me put that thing on here.
No, I'm looking at you right now. It looks good, babe.
This one's just too big. I don't want this one. Let me take this one off. It's messing up my program. I need a little one.
Really, Barbara Cook said the Temptations were the best. I snuck behind the stage and met Dennis and Melvin live. and in living color. I almost fainted at the Latin Casino in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Oh wow. There's a great new holiday musical on Netflix. It's called Jingle Jangle. I think that'll. Oh, we watched it. Edith,
Oh my God, that
love
was
Jingle
good.
Jangle. That little girl can sing.
Yes, Lord.
That little girl. There was one song that she sang, and I was like,
It was so
oh,
long,
it
but
was
yet
so,
I
it was
hated
so
when it ended.
inspirational. There's a song. There's one of those songs that she sang in that musical, and I was like, if this is not the truth, every word that she sang. Oh, you're welcome, Joy. Joy said Joy Sloan, you really can make this. I love that name. Joy. She said, I just ordered the Santa's Workshop Digistamp. Thank you for the discount. You're so welcome.
Does she need the videos?
Does she need Cyber Week. And I'll put it in the link below in the description. If you need the
video playlist,
the video learning how to
manipulate them,
how to download and manipulate the images, we can send them. We'll have the we did a whole playlist step by step.
Oh no, I don't want that one. That's too.
So for y'all that are just tuning in, I'm going to be live tomorrow. We're going to be live tomorrow. I'm going to set up the kitchen table, and I'm going to show y'all how I make my my garland for the fireplace. So I got the stuff. Who knows how it's going to turn out? I got lights. I got the garland. What else did I get? I got some things to stick on the garland. We'll see how it goes. So 1 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. And then we'll be back live on Thursday again. Because we missed y'all last week. Edith said, wasn't it fabulous? They need to record a soundtrack of the songs and the sheet music. I loved everything about Jingle Jangle. I loved their costume. I loved the dancing. I mean, I think that's why I like Annie too. I think I like all three versions of Annie. The one where Carol Burnett plays Mrs. What's the lady's name who runs the children's home?
The main lady.
Yeah, she plays it. Carol Burnett did a good job. I like the second one with Audra. What is her name? She's an opera singer. That woman has a voice. And I like the third one with Jamie Foxx as Mr. What is it? Mr. Is it Warbuckle? Warbuckle. That's why I need to watch it. So I gotta watch some musicals. Right, Bill? You gonna watch them with me?
Yes.
You know what? And then when I say, Bill, let's go ahead and watch such and such, he's gonna be like, watch such and such. I said, yes, we talked about it during the live. He's like, oh, and you said yes.
Why did I do that?
She said Jamie did really good in that one.
Jamie Foxx is talented beyond all belief.
He's really talented. When he played Ray Charles, I didn't see Ray Charles. When I was like, he's gonna play Ray Charles. Then when I saw it,
I couldn't even imagine Ray Charles as Ray Charles. He did that so good.
Ray Charles, okay.
I saw the real Ray. I was like, imposter.
Oh, Malaya said I watched Jingle Jangle on Thanksgiving evening and also Christmas Chronicles 2. Both were great. Is that with
We started to watch that.
Christmas Chronicles 2 is with what is his name? Who?
So was it really good?
I hate to say Goldie Hawn's husband.
Was it really good? Was it really good, Malaya?
Malaya says they were both good. What? Carmina said, did you know the fact that Carol Burnett said she did not do her best in that movie, Annie? She played that part, okay?
What more could she have done?
She was Mrs. Hannigan. Yeah, that's who it was. It's a hard knock life. for us. I mean, even the girls dancing, I mean, the choreography, the whole bit. Yeah, you really blinging that ornament.
I'm inspired by Bertha. A lot of these people don't know, but Bertha is a blinger, okay? See, I'm almost done, y'all.
Zara said, I met Jamie Foxx after a concert. He's such a cool guy. He seems like he would be a pretty cool guy. I know Ariel said he was on the campus of Georgia State. Yeah, when he came on their campus. Kurt Russell. Yeah, I hate to say Goldie Hawn's husband. Kurt Russell played Santa in Christmas Chronicles. Both movies were well done. Nice. Bill and I just we love like stuff that has like a musical element and a really good storyline. I think that's why we like the series Nashville, babe.
Oh my God,
Nashville, we were just like, ooh.
I hate it when it ended.
My favorite character in Nashville, Bill knows.
Deacon.
If y'all had not seen Nashville, we love that series. That was on Hulu. Heavenly Gifted today said, Bill and Tracey, what's your plans for Christmas? Hey.
Just be happy.
Just be happy. Just be. You know, doing something to make someone's life better. Seriously.
Tracy, Ariel's
to bless someone.
What's that girl, Tracy? A man?
Ariel's friend Iman is doing she's feeding the homeless during this week.
She does that all the time.
So I posted on my Facebook page. She did it this summer, and here's how one person could make a difference. She started the whole effort, and you're talking about someone who's like 22 years old. And so this is one of Ariel's really close friends, and her and Ariel got together, made is that my phone ringing like that?
Don't know.
Where's your phone at? Let me take it. So they got together they were making sandwiches for the homeless during the summer, and that turned into something else. And so now she's doing it again. And so imagine now, we've eaten our Thanksgiving dinner, we're full and all of that. There are people out there who homeless, they need stuff just to go into survival mode. The winter is coming. And so she took it upon herself to do another campaign to feed the homeless. So she's doing that this week. And she's going to hand out masks. Ariel's going to be helping her. They're going to be handing out masks, bottled water, plus blankets because the winter is coming. And so, yeah, I think it's just absolutely amazing. I'm just looking for ways to bless other people. This is a rough season for so many people. So that's basically my plan, is to be able to help someone else. And so I'm so glad that Ariel and her friend are going to do something also this week. So that's one of the things they're going to be distributing stuff for the homeless. You know, we could say, hey, I don't want to eat leftovers, but imagine there's someone out there that don't even have leftovers, don't have a roof over their head, a warm place to be.
And you know what? So here's the thing that a lot of people don't understand too. Mm-hmm. When you think of homelessness, people always think in terms of like drug addiction, alcoholism, or maybe the person was incarcerated, or they did something that provided some kind of sentencing, like a life sentencing that was justified or something. Not that it's ever justified, but in a high percentage of those cases, the people were just ordinary people like you and I, mm-hmm. who just came upon bad times. They had degrees, everything. The job ended, company went out of business. It could be anything. And now, but for the grace of God goes I, there they are. Yep. There they are.
I just think it's awesome that you see a younger generation doing this. And so my thing is, how can I help? you know. And so if I have the means to help, then I'm going to help. If you feel it in your heart, and something this morning said it's Giving Tuesday. So Giving Tuesday, you know, you have Cyber Monday, Black Friday, but then you have Giving Tuesday. And so I want to keep that same giving all throughout the year. What can I do? What can I do? All the stuff that I'm thinking about is what can I do to be a blessing to someone else? And so that's what I want to do this Christmas. Bill will tell you that I tell him, like, look, I don't want, like,
there you go. I'm done.
You know, I don't want whatever the gift is that he may be planning in his head. Not that I'm not going to take it if he does buy the Cricut, but throw that in there. No, but seriously, you know, there's people out there that are struggling this season, period. Just with everything that's going on. Loneliness, heartbreak, loss of a loved one, you know, all of that. So that is adorable, babe.
All right. Near mine. I'm going to move it up here so I can finish while you take it back over. Let me clean it up.
I'm just going to color that one last one in there.
Yeah, that's like my brother and I, we were actually out downtown in the park, and there was a lot of homeless people. We were talking to some people. And we met this one person, and they said they moved from some city, and the guy had a master's degree in the thing that he moved here for. He moved here with his wife, and they took all their savings or something. They sold their house, and when they came here, they bought a house, and they completely stocked the house out, everything, right? And they used up all the money, but they said it didn't matter because they had it was a great job. And the wife, her qualifications weren't as strong because he was pretty much the breadwinner in the house. Anyway, once they got here, after about 2 or 3 months, the company just went out of business. They didn't tell the guy that they weren't as strong as what they should have been. And now all of a sudden, the guy, whatever his degree was in, it wasn't strong enough for him to get another job in that area because they didn't have the same kind of thing that he did. And the guy just went under. And next thing he knew, he was homeless. Neither one of them had family.
And the thing is, we've been there before.
They didn't have family. So, I mean, even though he had degrees, he wasn't an alcoholic or drug addict, nothing like that. But now he's staying in shelters, and he was just trying to make it. And we were sitting there with tears in our eyes trying to figure out what we could do.
Bill and I have experienced homelessness, you know, and we know what that's like, you know, and it's not a I've actually experienced it in 11th grade also. So that's a whole nother story, but that's a really tough one. And so I just want to be able to help. That's what it is. Because you never forget, like what it's like not knowing where your next meal is coming from too. So
thank you, Shopping to Scale Reefs Crafts.
They said, Bill, you did a good job, huh?
Yes, thank you, Zara.
Where's my pink? I got some pink stickles that I need to use on there. Let's see. Oh boy, where's my pink stickles?
I want to get this in the mail to Priscilla
to
borrow tomorrow. Bit, huh? Yes. Then I have one more to do after this. Malaya says she's been through it as well. It's quite an experience.
It's quite an experience, and I can tell you that I remember with Ariel, it was around the time when Ariel was ill. We fell on really hard times, and I basically lived at the hospital. And it's
like having another household.
Yeah, we ended up losing our house.
Yeah. Because the choice becomes, do I pay this bill and this bill and this bill, or do I pay the hospital bill?
Yep.
Or so that they continue taking care of my daughter.
And I had great insurance, but after a while, you're not going back to your job. And we didn't realize that we knew that this was going to be a long journey, as far as us, Ariel being in the hospital. And so we, just to keep that, our daughters going, you had to make all of these choices. And so, yeah, it's something I never, that you just never forget, basically.
Well, I will say this. Once the insurance part kicked in, before you have to go through an ordeal like that, you always think, oh, the insurance will take care of that.
Mm-hmm.
And it took care of quite a bit, but it didn't take care of Tracey having to eat or any of the other stuff that went on, the gas back and forth, the this, that. It was just crazy. You know what I mean? It was outrageous.
No, you remember when one of her medications cost so much to the point where she...
because insurance didn't take care of everything. I remember she had one 30-day supply of something she was taking. It was $2,500 a month.
No, right, because she had to take it a certain amount of weeks. It was that...
I can't remember what the name of it was.
Remicade, that's what it was.
No, the Remicade was $6,000 every 3 months or something like that. That was another one.
Yeah, so... Yeah, you just never forget. And so you think about all those things. That's that let go and let God handle everything, because he's going to pull us through.
You're right, Shopper the Skill Reef. She says, I'm afraid several more people are going to experience it due to the pandemic. And that is so sad. You're so right. And unless something happens that I don't foresee, there are going to be millions and millions of people possibly who may lose their homes.
Yeah, and that's why
this December,
wherever you can help. If you have the means to help, And so this Christmas season is going to be different, only because it's just, the material things are just, when you think about people are more important than things. And sometimes, you don't see that a lot. People are so focused on, focused on things, basically. But just seeing what's going on around the world, people have to focus on people. This is how we're supposed to be. This is how we're supposed to be. I'll never forget that feeling of, even as a kid, when I was in high school, when we were homeless, or not even knowing where our next meal was coming from, and to have to push through and keep going on with life. That was a tough thing. But it's one of those things you just never forget. And so I've always had a heart to give, even in my own devastation. When everything is falling to pieces around me, I always felt like, what can I still do? And so we can always still do something. We may feel like we're powerless, but you can always still do something.
It's amazing. You're talking about being in your devastation. And Tracey's one of those type of people. She could have had a lot of something, and she'd sit and get to the point where she says, I used to have a lot of these, but now I'm down to just 2. Hey, let me give you one of these. Tracey's that type. I'll have one, but you take the other one. But then you used to have 30 of these.
And I'll give half. Okay. I'll share half. I'll share half of the other one too. Just because. It's not about me.
On another note, Shopping the Scale, Reef's Craft says her husband cut her some wooden pieces for some trees he had cut down a few weeks back.
Oh yeah. Use them.
And one of them was walnuts. When they dries out, she's gonna craft with them.
Look how cute that is. How cute is that?
Your girl Trey says, please do not get me started on what God can do.
Please. I'm telling you.
Ooh, that was strong right there.
Yep.
You could have stopped right there, in all honesty.
Don't get you started.
You could just say that, and that's all that needs to be said.
Yep. And everyone has a story. And Bill and I can't walk around here and say, and just be happy, hey y'all, such and such, without knowing, like, we know that there's people hurting out there. And there's people you can never give too much. And you always have something to give. This is the thing. People don't realize they have a lot to give. Yep.
Sheila Overstreet says, so he may answer right away. Someone must have said something else, but she says, oh, he may answer right away. It depends when he knows you are ready.
Yep.
What's interesting, Sheila, oftentimes we're told to do certain things that we think are foolish and we struggle with it. But until we do what it is that we've been told to do, regardless of how foolish it is, the doors cannot open for us until we do that foolish thing.
Well, it's
all I
foolish.
have is one. We'll give half.
It's foolish in man's eyes, but it's not foolish in God's eyes.
If I give this, I'll only have enough for. Go ahead and do it.
Right, because you get those people who say, "Girl, if it was me, I would have never." Well, I'm not you. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have given the coat off my back. You know, like I mean, when you gave got lunch for the homeless man. What did I say? I said, "The hell."
Oh yeah.
What did his shoe? I said, "What did his shoes look like?" And so I said, "Bill," I said, "You should have given him your shoes." I said, "Because we can get you more shoes, but that man needs shoes."
She sure said it.
Yep. He needed those shoes. I wasn't there. He was just, Bill would have been like, Bill would have came home naked, okay? I would have wrapped you up in a blanket and put you in the car. But that man right there needed your shoes.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I have shoes all in the closet. You're right.
Yep.
But those are my favorite shoes. But now they can be his.
Exactly.
Oh, Bonnie Glover says, I prayed for babies of my own. He told me no. But he blessed me with so many babies in my life. Look at that. Thank you, Margie. She says, Bill, you did an awesome job.
Yes, you did, babe. That fades out my own.
Barbara Cook says, the Lord is great and worthy to be praised.
Yes, he is. He got me through some tough times, boy. Even before I met Bill, he got me through some tough times. But I always believe I had a praying mother, and so that got me through. Had a praying mother. Seeing her faith, even when I didn't believe, seeing her, like as a teenager, you just see your own stuff, you know. You can't really see all the other stuff around you, but you
hear your mother in the room. What is she talking about? Don't she just realize what we going through?
We don't have anywhere to
live. Who is she talking to in the room back there?
But by the grace of God. Yep. And then God will put the right people in your life too. That's the other thing.
I tell you what, that prayer means something different when you start talking about give us this day, our daily bread. Mm-hmm. We say that all the time, but when a lot of us have been to the point now, well, we are at that day. Give us this day. I just need to know today what I'm getting ready to eat or live. Just give me this day.
This day. And today.
And I won't worry about tomorrow. Just let me get through this day right here. Right here, chin.
And today, that person needed the coat off my back. That's why yesterday it was cold out. We were going out and I was like, I said, let me go upstairs and get my coat, right? And it was a really nice velvet coat. You know which one I'm talking about. Real warm. And I realized that I had given away that coat last year. Not realizing that I had already given it away like last year. I don't have a coat because I gave away my coat last year. But that's okay. Because it's going to keep somebody warm.
Mm-hmm. Just about everyone on here, if you live long enough, we've all been through our own instances of situations that are similar.
Stories.
Yeah,
people try to walk out, and people try to walk around like everything in their life is perfect. And it's through your own testimony that's the message is someone needs
Right.
Because they may be losing their faith because they're so caught up in their devastation. But your story might be the thing that pulls them through
and unlock something for them
yeah.
and for you. There are people right now holding on to stories for whatever reason, because of shame, or maybe they don't want people to know, or they think they're embarrassed. Not realizing that this story is the very thing you were given, this story through your experience so that you can help to free someone else. You know, that's the reason that you were given the story, through your experience.
Yeah.
But unless you actually turn that story into a testimony, there are a lot of people who are going to feel like they can't make it,
and they may need to be
because
hearing.
they don't know your story.
Yep, it might be your story that needs to be told.
Yeah.
We all go through stuff, but we come out stronger.
Hi, Barbara Bubbler.
Hey, Barbara.
Hi,
So that
Hi,
was just
Chico.
that was just me in a nutshell saying what I was going to do. No major plans for Christmas. We're going to stay inside, decorate the house, and see where I can help, when I can help, you know.
Hi, Luna. Luna is new, Tracy.
Hey, Luna, how are you? Thanks for joining us. The nice thing about these are that you don't have to color in every single part of it. You don't have to color in every part. Just a few parts. I'm going to use this deep raw umber and go right along here with it. Oh, my battery on my phone is low.
Someone's talking about
I gotta go get my plug. Go ahead, babe.
Okay. Someone's talking about fear. And Carmina's saying fear is not of God, so trust on God, he will be there. Fear. Some people say the acronym is false evidence appearing real. A lot of times you can fear different things all your life, and you get near the end and you realize that none of the stuff you were worried about ever came to pass. Never happened.
Right.
But I spent all that time fearing. So fear, false evidence appearing real. Yeah.
That's a good one. Sorry, y'all. I'm plugging in my phone. Otherwise, I'll just get disconnected from y'all. Wish I would have seen that earlier, huh? So awesome. Yeah, this holiday season is just going to be different, you know?
You know what? Heavenly Gift Letitia, she says, though we walk through the deep sunless valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. When I was a kid, I used to hear that stuff all the time, and like it was a cliche until you live long enough.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how wealthy you are. I don't care how good you think things are. There is a shadow of death that is waiting for you to walk through. And you're going to have to walk through it. You know, and no one's going to be able to hold your hand. No one's going to be able to walk for you. You're not going to be able to walk around it, go under it, over it, nothing. The only path is going to be to walk through that shadow of death. And that's just how it is. Yeah. But just know that you can do it.
By the grace of God, you'll get through it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because he's going to enlarge the foundation of your footsteps. That's just how it is. But you have to take the step. Just worry about that each step. I made one.
One step today, right?
I'm afraid, but one more step. I'm terrified.
Yep.
One more step. Just admitting it. One more step.
And also here's the other thing is to not allow the what's going on, what we see with our eyes to navigate how we walk through life. Because if you like, especially with seeing what's going on, like just like now, everything that's happening, people are losing faith. People feel hopeless. And so, like I said before, I've said this in other videos, it's going to be the everyday people like you and me who step up to bless others. People helping people. That's a big thing. People help. You're going to see everyday heroes through this pandemic. Just saying, you know what? Not today, okay? I'm going to do what needs to be done. There's families that need groceries. There's families that need, maybe need a utility bill paid.
I think a lot of us, we look at the big, what we call the big people outside of ourselves.
Right. You are the big people.
To be the ones that are going to do something for us. But everyday people are the foundation.
Yep.
We are the foundation of the world, really. Definitely of the country. And that's just how it is. So. Trey, where you at, Trey? Someone, Sonny O'Neill says, did you sand the wood slices first?
No. They are actually already sanded. These are in our store. These that we have in our store are already sanded and everything. So they're very smooth.
Trey, what you doing, girl?
How cute is that?
Trey.
Huh?
Trey says this conversation is blessing her today.
I'm so glad. I mean, we come on and we
cyber hug, Trey.
We come on and we laugh but this is a different time that we're in right now, and a lot of people are hurting. And a lot of people are hurting. This whole thing can just weigh so heavy on your heart. And I have a heart for people. And Bill and I have a heart for people. We love to connect with people. We love to help. And I've always been that way, even as a kid, going through my own stuff. It made me to get through my own stuff as a kid, as a teenager. It made me feel like I can deal with another day of all the devastation that was going on in my own household by helping someone else, by encouraging someone else. And so I made a choice that even though that was, over in this area of my life is so messed up, but in this area, I can do something for this particular person. And so for me, it was the power of words. And even when as a kid, I was very quiet, but when I did speak, I had something to say,
Exactly.
And as I moved through life, I felt like I had something important to say, not knowing where it would come from. But I feel like God spoke through me to be able to speak to other people. And so even as a kid, I was a very deep thinker, just because I just the way I was. I always thought, and I always saw people. I saw people's hurt and pain.
And at least you were obedient enough to actually speak.
Right. Not knowing that that's what I was doing, but it just, I just felt like I think too much. I felt like I was thinking too much.
This is interesting. Sonia Creel says the problem with that prayer bill is no one knows where their shadows are going to be. When he's talking about walking through the shadow of the valley of death. I heard a minister one time, Sonia, who said, and you know what? I don't remember what the sermon was about, but he just kind of casually said it. It just jumped out at me. He was talking about something, then he just kind of casually said, but of course, no one truly comes to God until their midnight hour. So that he went on, and I was like, wonder why he said that. Please. You live long enough that you understand very clearly what the midnight hour is. The midnight hour is that time when there's no mama, no doctor, no daddy, no lawyer, no nothing that can help you. It's like life has planned this perfect ambush. And the only thing you can do, everything you ever learned or read, it can be reduced to just God. Jesus, something. But there's nothing you can do except surrender and just accept. Because there's no other way.
Lord help me.
That's what it gets reduced to.
Yep.
You can be an atheist, I don't care. You can say I don't believe, but in that moment, that unbelief will definitely be tested so severely. I promise you, you're going to hear those words come out of your unbelieving lips.
Yep.
Yes.
And that's why I tell the story of my transformation happened. It happened long ago, but for real, it really happened when Ariel was in the hospital and she was at her worst. When I say stuff hooked up to one little girl, like she had so much
four of those machines combined together.
So much, and I remember saying, I can't handle this. Like I just can't. It's just too much. And so once I let go and allowed God to work it out, this is not me. I cannot control this. And y'all understand, I like to control everything. That was me. Pre Ariel's long hospital journey. That was me. I got to control this, and I have to such and such. I have to have everything worked out. No, just everything's gonna. I had to let go of this one because this was just something that I could not. And not only that, once we got through it, I had to tell the story.
But Debbie Laverne just said something so deep, Trace. Debbie Laverne says.
So when we come on here, I'm gonna let you say with Debbie. Hold on to that thought.
Okay.
So when we come on here and we share with you our lives, it's because someone needs to hear this. It's not like, yeah, they just telling all their business. No, someone needs to hear this.
And it's not a thing of preaching. Are they preaching to God? No, it's not that.
Someone needs to know how we made it through what we made it through.
And that we did make it through.
And that we made it through. And we're okay.
And if we hadn't made it through, we're going through. Because we've had enough experiences with making it through that when we see something in front of us, we know we can go through.
And Malaya, I was the type of person that held everything inside. Like, I can't let them see me sweat. I can't let them know that I'm going through, that I'm fighting my own silent battle. I cannot. A lot of my friends in high school did not know that I was homeless in 11th grade because I had to still keep that straight face, still had to make the grade, go to track practice, be the perfect daughter, because my mom was already dealing with so much that I did not even want to let her see me sweat. And so that I had to, what Ariel's ordeal taught me is that you have to tell your story. You cannot keep staying closed up and you have things to share. You have a story to tell that can inspire other people. And it's through your sharing that gives them the faith that anything is possible. Great. You cannot keep it all in. And sometimes that's what we do. We keep it all in. Yeah. And I think sports allowed me to have that outlet. Sports and doing what my schoolwork helped me have that outlet.
It allowed you to conquer on the track the things you felt were unconquerable in your life.
Right. And people think I was running mad, which part of me was as a teenager. It kind of helped me survive my teen years, and just say, you know what? I'm going to just lay it all on the track at the workout.
But you know what? Running mad and laying it all out took you straight to Rutgers on a full ride.
Yeah, it did. Because my mother didn't have the money. She was a single mom. She didn't have the money. She was
Right.
She was
So the
working. My
devastation.
mother worked like 3 jobs. Okay.
So the devastation that the enemy put in your life to destroy you, it was transformed into something that transformed and freed you.
Yeah. Look what
Yeah.
Kelly said. Testimony glorifies God. Only His strength can get
Now,
us through.
let me say what Debbie Laverne said earlier. She says, if it weren't for the Lord, I wouldn't be here today. I was in such a low place a long time ago that I wanted to take my life. So I cried and prayed, and God took me and my kids out of the abuse. And that's the thing,
See what I'm saying?
So a lot of people, are ashamed to say something like that because they don't want people to know they were in a situation like that.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of people that are in a situation like that right now. They don't know how they're gonna get out. Don't want nobody to know.
Yeah.
But if they read what you just said, Debbie, they'll know that you know what. If
Debbie
can be in this and feel the same way I'm feeling right now, and I'm afraid to tell somebody, then I know there's a chance, no matter how small, that I can get out to me and my kids. Thank you, Debbie, for saying that, because now I have just a sliver of hope I can grab my fingernails onto just long enough to make it through this day, and possibly by tomorrow, tonight, in the morning, I can get out.
Yeah. And God will always send you the right people at the right time.
But if I can just hold on to some hope right now.
Yeah.
And Debbie, you just gave it to me. That's what they're thinking. And that's what a testimony does. That's what it does.
Yep.
So thank you for sharing that.
Well, this live is going in a whole different direction, isn't it?
Yeah, because that's just how it is. Sometimes, okay, we don't say things like this all the time.
But when it does come, it comes.
It
started out with that question, Tracy, what are you doing? What are your plans for Christmas? I plan on blessing some people because there are people out there that are struggling. And one of the hardest things for me is to look at someone struggling like that and not be able to do something about it, That's one of the hardest things for me.
On another note, I love that cup. That red.
It's doing good, isn't it?
I'm going to try to get back to crafting. It's so hard, though, when we get in this mode.
Oh, yeah, it's good. We are in crafting, Bill. We're still crafting.
That's strong right there. Debbie Laverne says, just keep moving on because better days are coming. I thought the day would never come, but he had a plan, and I do believe he is reaping what he sowed. I don't know where he is, but I don't care. Right.
Yep.
You can't care where.
You cannot. For a long time, it bothered me. For so long, it bothered me. Why is it that my father, this is my birth father, why is it that this man does not like me? And I had to give that up. I had to let that go in order to walk through life. So the love that he never showed me, I have to pour that into others. And so that's a tough thing. Why is it that this man just does not like me? And that bothered me because as a child, that's, your father's supposed to be your hero and all of that. But you just never know what your journey's going to be, I had to let that go so that I could walk through life and love other people.
That's deep right here.
Because if nothing else, this is how I got to this point. It's a journey. I'm supposed to be here, Bill and I are supposed to be together.
Well, Tracy Letitia says, at a young age, I was molested by my dad's brother and went through a lot. In my teens, I was assaulted, and in my 20s, I was raped again. But God has really brought me through, and I thank Jesus.
That's a book in itself, okay?
That, Letitia, you really need to start writing.
Yeah.
And you would think to yourself, There's some people out there that's experiencing that. It's hard to believe. It's hard to believe with people.
There's
It's
a
so
lot
hard
of
because
people.
your story sounds, it's so, I don't even know, have a word.
Yeah. That is just, and yet here we are, the most loving and giving people. Okay. I'm talking about some amazing people. Let me just say that even in y'all's devastation, the stories of your life, the journey that brought you here, y'all still giving. Y'all are still showing love to one another. Right? The devil didn't stop you. Y'all are still saying, no matter what, I'm going to still press on. I'm going to still keep moving. I am not going to allow you or anyone to give you that power to mess with my purpose and what I'm supposed to be doing. I can't do that, right? And so it becomes a fight. Sometimes it's a fight because sometimes you don't want to, you're just like, I just can't. And so I had to give that up and say, you know, I'm not going to allow my father or what he did to my mom, which is mostly like he was very abusive towards her. I'm not going to allow that to get me off course on what I was supposed to be doing, what I'm supposed to be doing. And so I'm supposed to be here. I always knew in my heart as a kid, even in my shyness, I knew that I wanted to do something bigger and I wanted to inspire people. You know, it just was a feeling that I had. And so, yeah,
Also, I was going to say, Letitia, I always wondered how you came across the name for your channel, Heavenly Gifted Today. But after listening to you, I can't imagine a more appropriate name.
Yeah.
I really can't. Yeah.
So how y'all like these ornaments?
Yes, it's now we're talking about some.
Yeah, because you can still create beauty in ugly situations. Create beauty in ugly situations. Create beautiful things in ugly situations.
I see why you're crafters now. I understand. Something like that, it creates a creative impetus so strong because it's like yin and yang. When you experience something like that, there's this boundless goodness that just has to come pouring out.
Mm-mm-mm.
It has to, because it represents the other side. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Heavenly Gifted, Beauty for Ashes. I read that book, by the way, which is an incredible book, Beauty for Ashes.
Yep. Wow.
Oh my goodness. Mardell Lamb says, my stepfather abused our family so bad, and I just couldn't wait to leave. Then I married one just like him. You have to break the cycle, Mardell. Has the cycle been broken? I hope so. I pray so. Oh, I got this last one I'm going to read. David LeBurn says, how I began to move on and get past the abuse of my marriage was I learned to forgive him. I was watching Diary of a Mad Black Woman, and that spoke to me. I broke down and cried. That was you know what? I think Tracey gave me the video to watch, Diary of a Mad Black Woman. And I let that, I see it, yeah, I'm watching it. She was, did you see it? Yeah. Oh, I'm going to watch it. I had that thing sitting up. We weren't together like that. We were a couple, but we had our own place at that point. And it sat up on my shelf for about 6 months. And I found I had nothing else to do. And I put that thing in, and it was one of the best things I'd ever watched. And I was almost mad that I didn't watch it 6 months earlier. Fantastic, fantastic movie.
Y'all are something else. I'm reading your stuff. You know, like I'm reading what you're posting right now.
They are nicely done. Those ornaments.
Yep. Okay, so what do we have now? Wow, it's almost 3 o'clock. Look, y'all, we're gonna come back on tomorrow. Um, this was this was absolutely amazing. And I know there's some of you out there that have to I know there's some of you that are on here right now, and you just needed to hear not only from me but some of the other people on here. If you look at their testimonies, you know, and you're thinking like, wait a minute, this person's always on here, always so positive, you know, just always doing, you know, just doing wonderful things. And I don't know the story of all of you. I just know that y'all are incredible. I don't know your whole story. But when you start telling me the story, I'm like, my goodness, I would have never thought. But it's through telling your story that keeps us going. That tells us that, you know what? There's goodness in the world. And through God, we can conquer anything. And the message, just like you, right, Christina Sanchez, the message is right on time. There's no mistake. Someone needed to hear this today. Because we can go on and just walk through the world and, oh, yeah, we're in a pandemic, but I'm just going to stay inside. But we can still do something. We could love each other. We could love each other. We could show kindness and respect towards one another, which is what it's supposed to be. That's how we're supposed to be, you know. And so to each and every one of you, you know, we're just gonna continue to do what we do. We're gonna continue to come on live when we can. Tomorrow we'll be live. I think it'll be fun to get on. Look, I don't know how I'm making a garland for the for the fireplace. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. You know. Yeah. Sometimes you have to just let go of that past so you can walk in your purpose. You know, you have each and every one of you has a purpose, and as hard as it may be, you gotta forgive and move on.
You know what? I just have to say this real quick. I was reading Margie's comment where Margie says, I always wondered why my daddy didn't love me. And it's amazing how something like that can take such a toll on your life. But you know what? Just look now. I understand why Margie is the way why she Margie-fies people, because Margie has learned in the absence of her father's love, she's had to learn to love herself. And now she has so much love that is spilling out to the point where she just has to pour it on someone else.
And she's and she has, right, she's pouring it on all of us.
Now, whether you realize that or not, Margie, that is in fact what is happening.
Yeah.
Just know this.
Everybody, you just never know who you're going to walk through life. There may be someone out here that needs to hear something from you. They're just about at their wits' end. Just about at their wits' end. You know? And you saying something or doing something from them may show them the goodness that even when I was at my lowest, someone put their hand out to me and helped me. Yeah, somebody helped me. And how awesome is it that all of us can come together on this platform? On this platform, all of us could come together and uplift one another. It may have started out with ornaments. You know, we just don't know where the conversation was.
But you know what? Now we're wearing the ornaments around our necks. Spiritual ornaments. I'm telling you something.
It's such a weight to carry. And I'm hoping that some of you will stop carrying that weight and shaming yourselves, and also bashing yourself for past mistakes that you may have had. It's time to give that up.
Right. Or something that people have tried to make you
Right,
wear
or
as a
something
badge of shame
right.
that you don't have to.
Yep, some of y'all are wearing that badge. It's time to give it up.
You know, and you know, and it's one thing to say, you might as well go ahead and forgive the perpetrator or whatever it may be, because you have been given what you need already to make it through. And someone earlier in this commentary said something like this, but just know that you've been given that, and now it's up to you to accept that blessing and move. You have to move on with it. The only way you can is to accept it.
Right.
But you've been taught that you're not worthy to receive it, but you are.
Yep.
Because there's nothing you can do anyway.
Yeah. Stop carrying that weight. It's just too much to
There's
carry.
no good deed. Good
too
enough.
much for one person to carry. And so stop carrying whatever that weight is that you're holding on to. Stop carrying
Accept
it. So
the
because
blessing,
because you got so much to do. You have so much purpose.
And bless others.
Yep.
As a result of your experience with your testimony. Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, I know we've been on.
I know we all been on for a minute. Someone said we should come on every day. Y'all are just too much. Okay. We'll be on tomorrow though, 1:00 p.m. Eastern. So I hope that y'all can join us. Let's go ahead and have some fun, you know.
I understand Debbie Laverne. I know you have to get off.
Yeah,
Debbie Laverne says, Tracy, I have beat myself up so many times for not leaving and taking my kids away, but I was terrified of him that he would kill me, like he said so many times in front of the kids. And here's the thing, y'all.
I've been through that.
When you talk about fear and false evidence appearing real, it's pretty hard to not believe that this is real right here. When someone is doing what they're doing to you, abusing you beyond belief, doing unspeakable things in front of your loved ones, your kids.
Yeah.
This got to be real. But you know what? Once you take the necessary steps and say, you know what, God, I give it all up and I'm giving it to you and I'm getting ready to take this step in the other direction. When you get far enough away, you begin to see that was nothing but false evidence appearing real. If you get far enough away, you will start to think, how could I ever believe that it was real? At the time it was, but right now it ain't. It's a thing of acceptance.
Yeah.
You have to believe you're worthy of something more, something better. And despite whatever the fear, you have to begin that long walk through that valley of the shadow of death. That's just how it is. It's a scary thing because no one can walk with you.
Right. I know so many
Only
of you
God.
I'm glad that y'all have this platform to express yourselves, because so many of you have been keeping this thing in and letting it sit inside of you like a seed. You know, so it's time to come out of that darkness and let go of that darkness, that thing that's overshadowed you for so many years, and walk in your light.
So it's
Barbara
Cook says 1 p.m. tomorrow, right?
1 p.m.
Eastern Standard.
Eastern.
And now we'll get on off.
Now we're going to get on off of here.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go in this direction, but this guy's really powerful. And there are times when you have to just be obedient and go with the flow. And with that being said, here are the ornaments. Yes, Zara Queen, walk in your purpose. That is absolutely
walk in your purpose. It's what you deserve. God has a bigger purpose.
Thank you, Kelly Geyer.
Yep. Y'all take care now. Love each and every one of you.
Exactly.
We mean it from the heart.
We talk about you all away from these lives.
I know.
By name.
Like y'all family.
By name. Okay, I know it may seem make us a lot of you, but there are days when we have mentioned so many people's names, you would think, right, well, they got a lot of friends.
Y'all take care. We love y'all.
Exactly.
I'm going to go have this dessert over here, you know. And I'm going to be praying for each and every one of you.
Exactly.
And I will post our prayer group. It's Mindless Crafting prayer group on Facebook. So if you want to join us there so we can pray for you and others can pray for you
pray
too.
For each other. Yeah.
Yes. Y'all take care. Bye.
Bye.